At this point, I think we're all over it. But go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know, all that good stuff, and let's get into it. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? You know what? I haven't even packed for tomorrow, and it's not that I need to actually pack because I'm only gonna be gone for like one day. Shout out to everybody who's been wishing me happy birthday. Yes, tomorrow it will officially be my birthday. So I know some of y'all are like, damn, I thought it was already like, when are we gonna stop saying happy birthday? But tomorrow is the official day. So y'all don't have to say happy birthday after tomorrow. So again, and thank you everybody who's been, sending me happy birthdays, the cash apps, the PayPals, the super chats, all that. Thank you guys for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Trust me, it does not go unnoticed. But let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Casey? Shout out to my big bro, Casey. What's up, Brownie Sugar? What's up, Prissy? Who else? Jasmine. We got Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara is up in the building. What's up, Keisha? What's up, Jasmine? Shout out to everybody who was in Mike's live earlier. All Access Viral Media. Shout out to his channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. I had fun over there. He invited me, to speak on the stuff that's been going on. So shout out to him. What's up, the Wizard of the East Oakland? You from the town? Okay. What's up, Dana? What's up, Jay Nixon? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Jackie? Thank you for being here. What's up, Eleni? What's up, Demetria? Thank you for holding it down for the mods. I appreciate you. What's up, Susan? All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to talk about the Tony Buzbee and the Jay-Z situation. So, he's suing two of the lawyers now, all of a sudden, um, because he's trying to say it's a conspiracy that now they're trying to contact former clients or former people that they have settled with to get them to try to do things to him or get them to try to take legal action against him and stuff like that. So this is what he's claiming now. He did release I was going to say a statement on his Instagram. So let me go ahead and read that, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts. All right, here we go. So he said, today, Busby Law Firm filed suit against Rocnation and lawyers Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel for violation of various state laws, including impersonation of a public official. The case was brought on behalf of a former client of the firm who was illegally solicited by agents working on behalf of the defendants. Remember, he said like Jay-Z sent these fake people, these fake investigators or whatever. This is what he's claiming. These agents pretended to working for the state of Texas and offered the former client money to sue Busby Law Firm. This illegal conduct has happened more than 24 times to date and has resulted in two utterly frivolous cases against the firm. The lawsuit filed today alleges that defendants' conspiracy is intended to obstruct justice and prevent Busby Law Firm from pursuing cases related to Diddy litigation in New York. The conduct isn't just alleged, it was caught on tape. And I remember he posted that picture of like the two guys or whatever. And I'm going to say something too, and this might be unpopular. Remember there's two content creators where they had these two investigators go to their house or whatever? I don't think those were even sent by Diddy. I think people are trying to clout chase and they want to be a part of the situation, and they're saying this. I don't believe those people are actually legitly with Jay-Z or with Diddy. I believe they would have been more slicker with it, more sneaky, where why would you be caught on camera doing this shady shit? That doesn't make any sense to me. But again, I might be in the wrong. Do you guys think that Jay-Z and Diddy are sending sending investigators to people's homes, or do you think that they're just, I don't want to say vigilantes, or they're like fake people? Y'all let me know in the chat right now. Y'all allowed to say whatever you want to. Defendant Marcy Kraft, who described herself on social media as part of Team Rock, is orchestrating the conspiracy along with assistance from defendant Quinn Emanuel. As you can see from the screenshot, Croft, Quinn Emanuel, and have a long working history. The suit alleges defendant Rocnation is financing the illegal effort. As set forth in the lawsuit earlier this week, agents acting on Croft's behalf again were caught on tape soliciting and offering money up to $10,000 to former clients of Busby law firm to convince them to file frivolous case against Busby law firm. These folks have now stooped to a new low to try to intimidate the lawyers of Busby law firm from doing their important work. They now are contacting clients and former clients and actually offering them money to sue me. This conduct was specifically targeted at our firm, so we would not pursue cases related to Diddy litigation. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied or intimidated. The defendants this time overstepped, got sloppy, and stupidly got caught at their illegal scheme on tape. We have reported this conduct to the authorities and intend to cooperate with the authorities to ensure all involved are prosecuted to the full extent allowed under Texas law. So this is what he's claiming. So again, I don't know what is real, what is not real. I honestly feel like this is all a distraction because the girl that he got, the victim that did that interview with NBC, we're not believing it. Or most of us are not believing it. Not everybody. Some people believe it. But most of us are not believing it. Just like I can't believe y'all ain't hit that like button yet. Please hit the like button. But again, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of back and forth and ping ponging with lawsuits against each other. And the sad part about this is that it does distract everyone from actual victims. I think this is like a huge distraction because one, we're not even paying attention or even talking about Anna Kane, who was the John Doe that Lamisha tried to say she was. Remember that? We don't even talk about her. She's like a thing in the past. All we're focused on now, and hell, we're not even focused on the federal case. All we're focused on now is this whole Jay-Z Tony Buzbee thing. This is what's basically taken over the whole news cycle, is the battle between them two. No one else is caring about anything else going on. There could be a lot going on and we're not even paying attention. This just seems like a huge distraction to me. This is why I didn't want to really get into it because I'm all like, this is a distraction right here. Shout out to Mark Nash TV. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, go ahead and match him. Just like he said. I did. Okay. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? Oh, no. I'm not trying to time you out. Okay. I didn't time you out. Okay. Yeah, but this is an absolute distraction. Like everything going on is just a circus. It's not bringing no justice. No, nothing's going to come of the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Roc Nation. I can guarantee nothing's going to come from it. That's probably going to get dismissed and thrown out. Because again, if they can prove like, hey, we don't know who these guys, they just went to, they're pretending to be a part of Roc Nation. If they can prove that, then there's really no case. That's going to get thrown out easily. If you call me, I caught that. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super sticker. Um, yeah, and I think also too, this is a situation where okay, we all are on sides right now. We're either on Jay-Z side or we're on Tony Buzbee side, and whoever you believe or whoever you have more faith in that's telling the truth, that's what side you're going to go to. I don't think nobody's going to look at this from an outside perspective or um, be open minded to having different opinions. And I learned that from all the 2003 conspiracy theorists out there. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to make fun of y'all with the 2003 conspiracy theorists. And go ahead and get it out. Go ahead and put 2003 in the chat. Get that shit out right now so we can move on and stop saying 2003, damn it. Yeah, so we can definitely move on from all that because I am not trying to have y'all keep talking about 2003. It's just a little jokey joke. Now, if you believe 2003, go ahead, but I don't believe 2003. Listen. So anyway, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I am aware that Jag went on Sean Atwood's channel. At first, I wasn't going to watch it, but then I was like, okay, let me just check what's going on. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was way too long. You know me. If it's longer than 15 minutes, I'm not watching the whole thing. I'm going to give you 15 minutes and that's about it. Jag is running through her conspiracy theories as far as like this person is working together, that person's working together. Nothing that she is saying makes any sense. She's literally just rambling on and on. Now she hates Americans. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Now she hates Americans. She only wants to talk to people overseas because they understand her and they get her. Honestly feel that the only reason why she's happy with those people is because they're not questioning her. And we talked about this before. They're not going to question her lies. They're going to literally just ignore it or not ask. They don't ask her any questions. I haven't heard them push back one time. And granted, I don't watch the whole thing, but I have not heard them push back one time. Be like, "Are you sure that's real?" Or "How do you know this?" Or ask for any evidence. I haven't heard them say that at all. And so she likes those people. She likes people who are completely ignorant and don't know anything. I know that I can get over on them and say whatever I want to, and they'll believe every single word I say. And I want to address the whole race issue. You know, I'm black, so I don't mind talking about race at all. Um, because now I'm hearing like them say like, oh, because we're white, we can't talk about it and all this other stuff. It's a little deeper than that, right? It's a little deeper. It's not necessarily because they're white, but it is. And they're allowed to report on whatever they want to, right? I can't gatekeep it. Listen, at the end of the day, they white. They gonna get all the attention, all the shine. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that, right? However, I think it's dishonest to say that it's not about race, but yet they can come over to our world and talk about these things, you know, and then don't get the same responsibility as we do. When Jag gets on our platforms and lie, we get held accountable for it. When they do it on those, when she does it on those platforms, they don't get held accountable for that. They don't get that. Even with the whole, oh, you're exploiting Jag. I get that a lot. Oh, you're exploiting her. But I don't think they really get that too much. The whole you're exploiting her. They don't see it that way. And I don't think necessarily they're exploiting her because don't get me wrong, Jag wants to be exploited. She wants to have a soapbox that she can stand on and spread her misinformation, aka lies. She wants that. Don't get me wrong. Do not ever think I'm saying like they're using her. Well, no. Don't ever think I'm saying they're exploiting her. They are using her, not exploiting. Two different things, right? I think they definitely know that they hit an oil well. They hit that oil. You know, they were digging and digging. They hit that oil, and now they got an oil well, and it's bringing them a lot of attention, a lot of money. And it's a trade off. It's bringing her a lot of attention, a lot of money, and introducing her to a brand new fan base. All those people that are over there, they're not going to come over here and like watch the other side. You know, they're in their bubble, and that's where they're gonna stay. I highly doubt when I look at my analytics, Sean Atwood, Popcorn Planet, they're not in my analytics like that. The only people that are in my analytics, all the niggas. All the niggas is in my analytics. None of the white people, all the niggas. So again, this is why she talks to us crazy. And again, it's not necessarily anything to do with them, but she feels like she can talk to us crazy because she doesn't respect us. And she has a feeling like I can always come back to them whenever, these people kick me over to the curb and they stop dealing with me. I can always come back to them. But here's the thing. Now that your lies have been exposed, and it wasn't a thing where like your lies needed to be exposed. First of all, I can't be racist. I can't be racist. So I don't know why you're saying that. Your mama racist. Um and again, like I said, it's not that her lies weren't already being exposed, but it was a thing where like she would stand on her lies. Now that she's backtracking and changing the story, that's why we're like, oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You don't want to stand on this? You ain't standing on business and you literally said this? We got you on record, we got you on tape. You've been caught in 4K. You said, and it's so crazy because today she was even saying that she wanted to go to court or she wanted Alex Spiro to come after her on Sean Atwood's channel. Okay, well, why were you backtracking with the stuff that you said previously? Why all of a sudden you want to backtrack? Stand on it. Be about it. Why all of a sudden, oh, well, I didn't say that was AI, and then now today you're saying that you want to be like, so what is it? What do you actually want? Do you want to be sued, or do you want people to, yeah. And I think Jag doesn't know which way to go. And what I mean by that is that she has said so much shit that she literally forgets the stuff that she says. And so one day she's one way, and then the next day she's another. Just like, for example, she's like, yeah, everybody's saying that I'm on lithium and that I'm schizophrenic. The reason why we knew about the lithium, the schizophrenic, the bipolar, PTSD is because you said it. Now she's pretending like she's never said it. Lady, the only reason why we've been saying that stuff is because you said it. How would we know that you were taking lithium? How would we know that you were schizophrenic? How would we know that you had PTSD and bipolar? How would we know that? You said it. And this is the thing. Jag wants to be, once you prove that she's been lying, then she got to change the narrative and change the story and say that she's bipolar and all, and say that it was AI or whatnot. She's always going to change her story. That's the one thing about Jag. She's always going to change her fucking story. And then it's another thing too. The way I'm gonna get in trouble for this. The way I treat Jag is like a crackhead on the corner. You know how a crackhead on the corner asks you for $1, right? You the crackhead, you either give him $1 and you go about your business, or you be like, oh no, I ain't got it, right? Sometimes when you say, nah, I ain't got it, the crackhead gets mad and they start cussing you out, want to fight you and stuff like that. That's what Jag reminds me of. She's a YouTube crackhead. When you tell her no or don't allow her to do something, she comes back and then yells and screams and goes off. So when she's rambling, I'm not necessarily keeping track of every lie. Like that. Listen, that takes too long. That's a lot of work to do. I'm not keeping a track of every single lie this woman has told me. Like it's not necessary, right? It's only when I catch it in real time I'll then call it out. But I'm not keeping up with because let's be honest, how many stories she has told us? I don't even have a number of how many stories she has told us. I can say like different celebrities she has mentioned, but I can't tell you all the stories about them because on each and every interview, it's something new or something different, or it's a new character introduced in her. It's all manipulation, you guys. It's all manipulation. It makes no sense at all. Oh, she's not mentally ill, just criminally insane. Oh, that's deep right there. And thank you for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty deep right there. I've never thought about it like that. Yeah. And again, no content creator is in the background working together, trying to manipulate her, trying to attack her channel. Like, no, nobody's doing all that. This is Jaguar Wright. Who? Well, let me take that back. Do I think that there are possibly some content creators that work together on things or maybe, are in cahoots? Yeah, I can't say for a fact, no, nobody's working together. I can't say that because I haven't talked to everyone. That wouldn't be factual, right? What is factual is that we got over 800 people in here and y'all still ain't hit that like button. What's going on with that? Again, I cannot say that is factual that nobody is working with each other. But as far as me or any content creator that I talk to, I'm like, for example, me and Melanie Jones aren't working together to take you down. Like, no, I don't need to do that. And this is not even a takedown. Like, let's be clear. This is not even a takedown. I don't care about taking you down, but I will be here to, expose your lies. I will be here for that. As far as taking you down, I don't need to take you down. Listen, you take yourself down, and you better watch out before the cops take you down. Because you can talk about how you don't have warrants and stuff like that. And again, I don't even look up that information on you as far as your warrants or this or that. I don't even care about looking up that stuff. This is just me personally. I don't even give a damn about what's going on in your personal life. But when whatever you bring to YouTube and you lie about, oh yeah, I'm going to expose it. That's without a doubt. I don't care about any of the other stuff. Your lies, oh yeah, they're going to be exposed. Anything else, I can honestly care. I honestly don't care about. Even when it comes to Odell and his marriage, I don't care about it. Now I hope the wife gets, everything she need to get, but I don't even think this ninja got any money, so yeah, I don't think the wife gonna get anything. Hopefully she get custody, but other than that, it ain't like she gonna get any money. So yeah, shout out to the wife, but I don't even care about that. Just like when Odell, her fiance, who's still married, was on my channel, like, yeah, you guys be talking about I don't talk about that. I literally don't be going from channel to channel stalking Jag. And this is, the views about to go down because I know there's going to be some people pissed at me. But I got to say it. I'm not one of these people who stalk Jag and go from chat to chat to talk about her. Like I said, shout out to All Access Viral Media. Shout out to them. I was on his channel. But those are particular things like people call me or they ask me, hey, you want to come on my channel, and they want to interview me. Those are like particular things. But you don't see me in all the content creators that talk about Jag. You don't see me in all their videos, all their chats. Because once I do my thing, I don't need to watch nobody else. This woman, I told you, she's like the YouTube crackhead. I don't need to watch everything about her. Like to me, I don't care. Anything particularly about me, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to those things and I'm gonna comment on those things. But about everybody else, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with me. You know? And I want to be clear about something else because if Jag has a phone call of me, that was from a long time ago. All of our conversations within the last 4 months have all been here on YouTube. You've seen us talking on YouTube. Same with Odell. There has not been any communication via phone. And I think I told you guys this already too. I don't even remember when it was. But it was sometime this summer. That was the last phone conversation. That was around when the Tiffany Haddish shit going on. That's when that was. But other than that, I had not had a conversation with them on the phone like that. I don't even care about having we don't need to have a phone call conversation. Everything has been public. And I'm happy, and some of you guys might not like it, but I'm happy that the conversations have been public because there's no secret private recordings. There's there's nothing going on. You're not going to hear no private phone calls between me and her. I'm not Dookie Way. I'm not looking for a storyline. Y'all, I hate when people call me. Damn it. No sneaky links, AT2. No sneaky links. Oh, what's up, Gigi? Thank you. Shout out to my godmama, Gigi. Thank you. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. I'm sorry. Can you guys see and hear me now? I had to dip out for. I got a call. Your birthday is 12/19 too, Taffy? Wow. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. Damn, I hate when that happens. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. All right. Okay, well, now that I'm back, keep hitting that damn like button, by the way. Thank you, Blessing. All right, so anyway. Yeah, but there's no secret recording, secret phone calls. That's what I get for talking shit. When I started talking shit, that's when somebody called and interrupted my stream. Notice when I started talking shit, that's when my stream got cut off. All right, let me stop talking shit. But yeah, there's not no secret recordings. I'm not in cahoots with anybody else. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't give a damn. That's funny, Casey. I don't give a damn that much. Like, when I'm done off this YouTube, like when I click off, I don't care about no Jag. I honestly don't. I wouldn't have watched Sean Atwood if it wasn't so many people mentioning that she mentioned me and stuff like that. I wouldn't even have watched it. And like I said, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I don't like trauma. Like, that's literally trauma. Like, she's telling lies on me. I can't defend myself. If I went in there and defended myself, I probably would have been blocked. They wouldn't have let me up. Like, those kind of channels where I'm blocked or people won't let me up to defend myself, I don't go to those. Why would I go to your channel and I literally have to listen? If y'all go into these low vibrational channels and they're verbally assaulting you, stop doing that. Stop doing that. You literally have to stop that. Because when you go to those channels and they're not letting you on or letting you defend yourself, you're only hurting yourself. That's why I leave it alone. If I'm blocked or I can't click on the link or go, I don't watch it. I barely watch Jag. Like, the last video was the short that she posted last night when she claimed I was going after Rubin. The only sad part about that is that Natana probably will believe her that I was attacking her. And y'all know, if y'all watched my video yesterday, I was not attacking Natana at all. I did not attack her at all. I can promise you that. But of course, Jag is gonna put her spin on it because she's loopy. She's gonna put her spin on it and make it a thing. Let me see if I can actually find the audio of her saying it. Hold on. Because when I heard it, I was like, oh, this is crazy right now. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, I did not attack her. I just want her to form her own opinion. That's what I want. I want you to form your own opinion and not just go with Jag. And like I said, you can still be Jag's friend. I don't care about that. Just don't form no opinion about me and you ain't asked me about it. You ain't tried to talk to me or, get to know me. That's my only gripe or issue with you. And it's not really an issue. It's just all like, hey, stay out of it. Crazy. Shit. And have somebody who's an actual victim. And I'm just seeing it, I'm all like, man. I'm an actual victim. If this message gets to her, I just hope that she stays neutral from here on out. You hope Rubin stays neutral? Do not get involved in the BS with Jag. It's going to take you down. Y'all are the BS. And it's going to take... Her friendship with me is going to take down. But don't get involved with the BS. Okay, well, I'm sorry, guys. It's really simple. Now, Andre Turner Jr., the gambling addict who lives with his uncle and doesn't have a gainful life, is going to tell Natana Rubin what she needs to do on YouTube and trying to make it seem like she don't know who I am and hasn't been watching all this time. Boy, shut up. And listen, Jag is funny as hell. When she's on one, she's funny as hell. However, the thing is like, lady, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. I don't give a damn what you think. I can say whatever I want to say. And here's the thing with Jag. Oh, you can't speak or you can't say anything. Are you out your mind? I can speak. I can say whatever the fuck I want to. You literally think you can control people and you're not going to control anybody. I'm sorry about that. You can't control me. I'm a grown-ass man living in my uncle's house. But I'm a grown-ass man. It doesn't matter you saying I'm a gambling addict, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't defeat the purpose that you are a liar. Nothing that you say defeats that you're a liar. And you're not saying nothing that nobody already knows. Like, everybody knows everything that I've told them. All that other extra shit, I can care less. All right, okay. Ooh, yeah, you did your big one. Yeah, you cussed me out or whatever. Okay, that's fine. But other than that, like, what more do you want? What more can there be said? Nothing. Because don't pretend like you actually know me. You really don't. You know nothing about me. You're somebody who literally has been around this internet spreading lies, spreading misinformation, trying to attach yourself to famous people. Because let's be honest, you were never famous. People like to say, oh, she was in the Coca-Cola commercial. Barely anybody remembers that Coca-Cola commercial. Barely anybody knows a song. Now, I won't lie. People were able to name one song, but they can't name 2 or 3 songs. This is the most relevant you have ever been. Right, Jackie, I should be able to spend my money. Yeah. And here's the thing. The whole, oh, you're a gambler and you have an addiction, that doesn't bother me because I don't always go to the casino. That doesn't bother me. And again, when you go to the casino, you're there to spend money, right? So what the does that have to do with anything? Nothing. And if I want to give Natanya Rubin like a warning, like, hey, just stay out of the situation that's going on, that's me just giving advice. She ain't got to take it. Listen, if Natanya want to believe your lying ass, that's on her. I don't care. Like, if she want to believe you, let her believe you. That's my thing. Let her believe you. She ain't got to take my advice. She ain't even got to listen to it. Listen, for your sake, I hope she didn't listen to it. I hope she believes all the lies and fairy tales that you say. Because at the end of the day, that's going to come back on her. That's going to come back on her. That's not going to be anything against me. That's going to come back on her that she has been believing Jaguar Wright done let this lady on her channel and basically take over. It's going to bite her in the ass. I guarantee you that. It's going to bite her in the ass. And I know some people probably get irritated that I always play those videos of her lying, like, "Oh, why are you playing this again?" Um, I'm gonna always play it because she's gonna have to answer to it. And I feel like every time I do a show, it's introducing a new audience. And basically, some people still believe her lies. Even with the videos that I posted on TikTok, people still believe her lies. So every time a new audience member is introduced, I feel like I have to, bring it to them so they know. Especially saying that you were pregnant by Jay-Z. What? Huh? Oh, I thought the video was going to play. Hold on.
Trolling youth.
Well, that was something Nas said way back, saying, yeah, he was indulging with these back with R. Kelly.
And I wish I hadn't signed paperwork. And I wish I hadn't taken money. I wish.
Well, there's a lot of that you can't say.
Everybody else that didn't. I've spent my time collecting these people. And they will have their day, and we will all get justice.
You know Jay-Z?
I know him. In more ways than one. He the only thing I'm embarrassed about. He ain't nothing but shame.
Well, so you care to share something you feel like?
He ain't no different than Diddy.
Oh, yes. But have you and him?
He just do it different.
Have you and Jay-Z ever had a run-in?
I know what his hands feel like.
Gotcha.
In more ways than one.
Have you been in a party with Sean Carter? With Jigga?
I've done more than that. A lot more than that.
Anything else you want to talk about, Jag? Because it seemed like there's something there with you and the Jay-Z, but you don't want to open up.
You don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm asking. I want to hear it. Huh?
You looking for a beef? Because anything I got to tell you is only going to make you mad.
All right, let me hear it. Let's go.
I know exactly how Cassie feels. I know exactly how long it took her to recover. Is that kicked me the same way you kicked her? Choked me the same way you choked Diddy choked her. They the same person. He's abusive and he's cruel. And he stole. He tried to steal everything I love. But what he done to free? That boy is his son. And he'd rather him die than anybody know. She can't even work. She gave birth to a blessing, and all it's done is cursed her. And they wonder why I had an abortion.
She done said she had a smorgasbord by Jay-Z. Come on now. Higher than giraffe pussy right now. That lady is off the hook. Higher than a Cuda Brown. Exactly. So I wanted to play because there was only one celebrity that actually threatened to sue Jag, and it was Tevin Campbell. Remember, this was before he came out, but it wasn't that she was calling him gay. She was saying that he was a prostitute. It was crazy. He's the only one that was all like, hey, you gotta stop that shit. Let's go ahead and watch it. Like I said, every show, I'm gonna call out a Jaguar lie.
Do music, right?
Yeah.
What would be your advice to them? You know what I mean? Oh.
Unless you built for it. I would never wish this career on any woman. There's only 3 different kinds of careers in this world where a woman's safety and respect for her body are totally disregarded. Strippers, sex workers, and female entertainers. We are treated no different than prostitutes because we're entertainers. Well, that's what the word actress used to mean back in the 1800s. It meant prostitute. We're the meat. Judy Garland used to say it best. They come and they love me while I'm on stage, and then I go and I take the clothes off, and it's just me and the bag of bones, wondering when it'll all be over. Judy Garland said that about her experiences. She was in one of the greatest American films of all time. You remember? What's the name of the movie? The Wizard of Oz? If you knew how many times they took a piece out of her while she was going down the yellow brick road, she was probably clicking them damn shoes hoping that they worked for real. Or how many young child stars get passed around at parties? If you actually knew the stories about Michael Jackson.
She also has claimed to have a Michael Jackson
what they do to children.
Hold on. She has claimed to have a Michael Jackson story. I think she told it one time behind like a paywall or something like that. There's no proof that she ever met Michael.
What they did to my very close friend, LaToya Gaines, Rosie Gaines' daughter from New Power Generation. Her and Tevin Campbell were very close. I know Tevin, but we're not friends. Him and LaToya were friends. How does a boy with a voice like that had the records that he had that could have easily transformed into one of the greatest male vocals of all time, end up prostituting himself for drugs and change on Hollywood Boulevard? How does that happen with a gift like his?
See?
My advice to any female who wants to get into this business: have a thick skin, do not drink alcohol, never get high in front of anybody, keep somebody close to you that you know at all times. Summer.
Oh, she talks about Summer Walker
Does
too. Let's
anybody
listen to
bother
this.
to ask why she all of a sudden became claustrophobic and couldn't perform anymore? Because she had anxiety? Yeah, she got anxiety. Somebody touched her. I don't know it for a fact, but I seen it I heard it I know the sound.
And Summer Walker clapped back on her too, by the way.
I can look in a woman's eyes and tell when she been touched. She don't trust none of the people that she around, so she just gonna stay off the road, you see. Now, for every name that I can tell you that you know, I can give you about 55 to 1 of all the ones that didn't make it but got the stories. See, those are the worst ones. Because you got ran through, you went through all of that, and then you made it to the deal, and then you ain't get no deal. But you got all the horror stories though. That's why women in this game go so hard. This is my spot. It's my spot. And it's worse in hip hop than it is in singing. Guard your loins until we find a way to change the way women are treated in this industry. Guard your loins, because it doesn't make any sense. If I go to work and I sing my heart out and I do a concert and I got to do the meet and greet and I got to do to this and I got to do to that and yada, 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 whoopty, whoopty, woo. When I get on my bus, I'm going to be what? I'm going to be tired, right? I'm going to want to get some sleep, right?
Right.
Am I going to want to see a whole bunch of noise and hear a whole bunch of foolishness?
All right, that's enough of those lies. Okay, so I wanted to read what Tevin Campbell said. I wasn't able to find it on his Instagram. I think he may have deleted it. It said, according to Jaguar Wright, I was a sex worker on Hollywood Boulevard. He tweeted. Oh, it was a tweet. That's why I couldn't find it. It's called online defamation. Do not test Tevin. He said Tevin. Tevin. My lawyer is on deck. I would take that YouTube video down if I were you. My past is well documented and I've learned from it and I've owned it. I will not tolerate anyone telling lies about me online. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for any damn thing. God don't like ugly and ain't too crazy about pretty. So yeah. Now, one thing I will say that they didn't take the video down. I don't know if Tevin decided not to, pursue any legal ramifications, but it was finally somebody who clapped back and responded to her because again, when you don't say anything or you don't clap back, you let them get away with anything. And at this point, you can't just let this lady just get away with saying anything. You got to put a stop to it. You got to threaten her in order for her to stop mentioning you. I will say after this, she did say one thing about when Tevin Campbell came out, but regarding the Hollywood Boulevard and all that, she stopped saying that. She stopped saying the whole Hollywood Boulevard thing. So again, you have to, in order for her to stop, you have to threaten this lady. And I hate to put it that way. Oh, Uncle Charles is here. Shout out to him. You have to put it that way. In order for her to stop, you have to take her legally. And I think Jay-Z is going to end up dragging her in court and getting a gag order. If there's a gag order put into Jaguar Wright where she can't be online and she can't spew this bullshit that comes out her mouth, she's done with. She's done. Not just Jay-Z. They're going to try to get a gag order so she can't come on the internet again. And then they're going to subpoena her medical records and try to say like, oh, this lady crazy. She don't need to be online. She needs to be in an institute. Jag trying to sound all big and bold on Sean Atwood channel like, yeah, I want to be sued. Listen, no you don't. No you don't want to be sued. Trust me. you would want to shut up and stop talking about Jay-Z. And it's so crazy. Why aren't you mad at Busby? Busby said, yeah, I ain't working with this crazy lady. I don't know where that came from. And I know she want to blame it on everybody else. Now, I will say this. I know because it's been said that content creators have called Busby office and gave her the number and all that stuff. Now, that had nothing to do with me. If you want to listen, you do your thing and go after them. That had nothing to do with me. I'm not in cahoots with that. Like I said, I don't need to dig in your personal life. I'm just going to show people the lies. That's all I got to do. All I got to do is show the lies. I don't need to dig in your personal life. I honestly don't care. Yes, I did make the joke about that bath water that you was in looked murky. No, not murky, muddy, because you got a shitty ass and you need to use wipes to clean it. That's what I said. Yes, I did say that. Now, I might say a joke or two, but I'm not actually digging in your personal life. I don't care that much. I don't. Any lies you say, yeah, we're going to talk about it. But other than that, I'm not trying to get you arrested. I'm not trying to get in your personal life. I don't contact your son. I don't contact your ex-husband. I don't do any of that. Why? Yes, I was on All Access channel. Yep, I did show up. Shout out to him again. Yeah, I don't care that much about your personal life. And for what? Your personal life's not that interesting. And also, listen, what I do care about is you finding a stable home. I hope you find a stable home. I hope you find somewhere where you can rest your head and ain't got to worry about the police knocking on the door, telling you got 1 hour to get out the house that you squatting in. That's what I hope. I hope that the house that you squatting in, they don't come and kick you out, or you find a home before they kick you out. That gotta suck having to move from place to place to place because you ain't got a stable home. I'm for people finding housing. I'm pro housing. When I see when I see somebody homeless on the street, I don't judge them. Because hell, I'm one check away from being homeless myself. Shit, Now y'all think I just stay here for free, but no, I pay rent, you guys. You live in your uncle's house. Bitch, we building generational wealth, something y'all don't know about. Y'all rather pay somebody else you don't know rent instead of paying it in your family and keeping the home in the family. And again, I don't even have to explain any of this. Like, again, I don't mind when she say I gamble, which the last time I went to the casino was in October. I don't care when she say I live in my uncle's house. At least this is a stable home that I live in. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff she says. Like, it doesn't bother me. I promise you. It's like, oh, okay. I think it bothers y'all just because she's talking about me. But for me personally, it does not bother me. It doesn't. I came on here saying that I got laid off from my job and I'm unemployed. I let y'all know everything up front. All the questions that you guys have for me, I answered. I get on here, I show my face. I could have lied and said I was an attorney or, lied about who I was. No, I didn't do that. I told you guys everything that you need to know. I told you guys. Shit, I've had to share shit that I didn't want to share. Damn it. But yeah, Jag, you ain't saying nothing new on nobody's channel. All those conspiracy theories that you have, like, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to NorCal. Yeah. All those conspiracy theories and everything that you're trying to conjure up, like we're all working together in cahoots. It's not that we're working together. I think more or less like people are noticing the lies, and because I was credited with calling out the lies, and trust me, like I said, there's been people who have a whole history channel on Jag. That's not me. I have some videos that you guys can go check, but I wouldn't call myself a Jag historian. There's other people who have been putting in the work and everything like that. I can't help that I got the shine. And it's not even a cocky thing where I'm all like, yeah, I will get on here every day. Yeah, I was on Media Takeout. I was on this channel. I was on that channel. When you guys bring it up, I say, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But I've never got on here cocky. I don't want to. I want to be known for finding a cure for cancer rather than Jaguar Wright. So I'm not bragging about any of that. I don't want to take credit for anything that has anything to do with Jag. You know, you can tell me like, oh, thank you for calling this lie out or calling this out. I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with is that it's over 900 people in here. And y'all, listen, I could be on here begging for money like some people do on their channel. All I'm begging for is a damn like. Oh, and subscribe to the channel too. And no, I will not say the channels that be on here begging for money. Y'all know who they are. And yes, sometimes we get messy over here, you know? But I'm always gonna throw digs at the mofos that been throwing digs at me. I'm always gonna hit them where it hurts. Every time. Every single time they try to say something about AT2, I'm gonna hit them where it hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna say that every time. Don't ever think that you better than me. Don't ever think that your shit don't stink. Because I'm here to remind you, motherfucker, I'm AT motherfucking 2. Don't ever forget that. And that's for anybody who needs to hear it. Clean out your ears if you need to hear that again. But yeah, that's for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody said I was brave. Thank you. Again, no conspiracy theory, no this person's working with that person working. Everybody was cool. Like, I was cool with Storm. I was cool with Sherelle and Perry. Like, I was cool with all these people before any of this ever happened. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. And there's not a troll farm. I know this lady done repeated a trillion times there's a troll farm. You guys, there's no troll farm. Or let me make that correction. I'm not in the troll farm. I'm not in the popular group. I'm not in that YouTube Illuminati. I am not in that group over there. I rock by myself and that's it. What's up, Ray? Right. If they need some Q-tips, they need some Q-tips. But yeah, I'm not collaborating. I didn't call nobody and go like, hey, what should I talk about today? Like, should I bring this up? No. I do my own shit. It just so happened that you have pissed off everybody and now they're talking about you. Why is Storm mad at you? I was just on Mike's channel and he was on there with me. He's not mad at me. Where'd you hear that from, Mel? Yeah, he's not mad at me. If anybody is saying that in the chat, like, no. That's the Trump tactic. Yeah. This is why she's quoting him. Like, she wants people, basically, anything that we put out, she'll say is fake news. And to his credit, he got that down pat. Anything anybody says, they say fake news. So, that's what she's going to continue to do. Just know that all these content creators can't be that bad. It's some of them that are disingenuous, but not all of them are that bad, y'all. I promise you. She's going to get on here and tell y'all that we're all in cahoots and all this other stuff. No, we're just calling out your lies. That's it. It ain't no strategy to it. All we got to do is literally pull up an interview, just like I did right now, let it play, and that's it. We ain't got to do no extra work. It's not like I had to travel across the world to find some information. You done said it all online, lady. And you keep repeating yourself. So before we get out of here, like I said, I'm gonna keep exposing the lies. We're gonna expose another lie you have said.
Jag, why do you want to be sued?
Because I want to have to go to court. Because see, if I go to court, I gotta swear on the Bible to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I believe in the God that they say that it's all about, so I'm not gonna lie. And then I get to say all of those things that I haven't said on court record in front of a judge, which could open up other investigations into other things, which is why y'all niggas want me killed. Sue me, please.
Wow.
Please sue me. See how good I keep secrets, Sean? And I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'll give you this one for free. Big L fuck better than you do, nigga. I'd rather be with that dead man than ever be with you.
So how do you know how Jay-Z get down? You know that from experience, or?
Don't worry about that part. I'll tell it on the stand.
Oh, wow.
When he takes me to court for defamation of character, I'll tell him how well I know you, Sean. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
What's wrong, and you only
What the point in talking about it? Because don't nobody want to believe it, no way.
I believe that shit. There's no way you. What's the purpose of lying? Why you ain't sued? Why the nigga ain't sued you?
See, this the thing. That's why I didn't talk about what happened to me. Because I knew that they would say that I was making it up. So instead, I spoke up for other people with things that I knew to be true. Because that you can't say is self-generated.
I wondered it because I was wondering in my spirit because I'm an activist.
I'm no different. I'm a victim, no different than the rest of them, which is how I know they all victims. Because I'm one too.
I'm going to be honest with you. I felt that from the beginning, Jag. Yeah. We just ain't never been able to be on here to do it because I was like, how the hell
you don't know what it feels like to wake up in your hotel room and to know that your husband left and was paid to leave, and that nigga is sitting there waiting for you to wake up, watching you sleep. Or the car that comes and picks you up. And you better get it.
Lies. Before we get out of here, let me tell y'all want a story? What's your Cash App? Oh, it's right at the bottom. It's the real AT2 right there. Oh, now it disappeared. Right there. The real AT2. My mods will put it in the chat for you. Y'all wanna? Well, shit. If I want to get Cash App, then yeah, I'll tell y'all a story. I was gonna do a vote, but yeah, send me that Cash App and I'll tell the story. Just kidding. I'll tell you guys anyway. So I was watching Sherelle's channel. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I was watching Sherelle's channel, and she mentioned something about like, yeah, and Jag said she bought us 2 tickets to a show, and we didn't end up going, and she was mad at us. And I was going like, and I put it in the chat. I was like, wait, she invited me to the same show. Okay, so this wasn't last year. It was the year before last. Yeah, it was No. Hold on. It was 2023. So 2023, I was in Vegas, and she was all like, AT2. This was when she was with Goomba, her second husband, Goomba. And she was like, I bought you these tickets, blah, blah, blah. And it's to the Lunel show. And she was all like, it's going to be, you're going to have your own section, and it's going to be you and King Payne. And at the time, me and King Payne were not friends. Well, hell, we still ain't friends. But that's here nor there. And I was like, Jack, I don't know about that, blah, blah, blah. I was all like, because Jag was basically saying that she was going to meet us there. She was going to be there. Well, that was when her car was having issues or something something's going on where she couldn't make it to Vegas. And so it's just going to be me and him. And I was like, well, we don't even get along. Like, why would I go? And so, I told her like, hey, I'm not going to be able to go to the show. And so she was upset. And I've never asked OG Patrice about this, but I guess OG Patrice and OKP ended up going to the show or whatever, right? Thank you. I appreciate that, Tomboy TV. Thank you. I don't know if that was you, but I don't want to say your real name. It would be nice if she could tell us something on his body that's not known. Oh, that would be that would be something, Anna. Anyway, so again, so OG Patrice and OKP ended up going. But I didn't go, and she was upset with me that I didn't go. She was all like, oh, this would have been a perfect opportunity for you guys to be friends, blah, blah, blah. Well, come to find out, when I was watching Sherelle the other day, she invited them too. But y'all, what I'm thinking, there was never no tickets. I'm thinking that OG Patrice and OKP basically lied for Jag and said that they went to the show. I'm thinking they lied for this lady. Do y'all think they lied? Wait, OG Patrice said there were no VIP. See, I told you! They were lying! Why did they lie for this lady? Because there was never no picture shown. There was nothing. And she said, I done bought you guys these tickets. She said that she paid for OKP's plane ticket to get there and hotel. And she just made up this whole story about how there were tickets and shit like that. But she told Sherelle and Perry the same thing. Now, if she told me it was going to be Sherelle and Perry, I would have went. So my thing was that this person, oh, that's Tomboy. Okay, the other person name started with an L. Thank you for the person who started with an L, and then thank you to Tomboy. Okay, I got it. But yeah, so there was no tickets. I would have went there. Mind you, I was already in Vegas. But I would have went there and looked stupid as hell, you guys, because she was lying. First of all, you always claim that you know Linnell. I know they do follow each other on Instagram, but that don't mean you know her. Like, how do we know that you and Linnell actually get down like that? And again, there were no, it was only general admission. Okay, so they did go. But Danny, how come they didn't post a picture though? I'm reading this comment right here. How come they never posted a picture? That always left me skeptical. And I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't show up there, and there probably wouldn't have been any tickets. But again, she used her mama's money to buy those tickets at the time. And also, too, my thing was always thinking, I don't want Jag to hold this over my head. If Jag bought those tickets, she would have been able to hold that against me and be like, oh, see, I bought him some tickets, blah, 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 and see how he treated me. Because she was already trying to make me feel guilty for not going. I was with my family. My family lives in Vegas. If I'm with my fucking family, that's it. I don't need to be around you. No. And you weren't even there, so I would have... Listen, and I didn't know OG Patrice was going. So it seemed like she answered people... not answered. She asked people and just was randomly throwing it out there. But who's to actually know that thing even happened? I feel like because OKP and Patrice were cool with her at that time, I feel like they lied for her. And I've never got a chance to ask OG Patrice about it, but I'm thinking they lied to cover it up. And don't get me wrong, at that time, I probably would have not lied for her, but I would have avoided the question. Because I couldn't hide a lie. I would avoid the question. But I was all like, man, Jag be pulling stunts, y'all. That lady has pulled so many stunts throughout the years. I just think, like, even the things that she has told me personally, I'm all like, that was a fucking lie too. That was a lie as well too. Just anything that she has told me from her personal life, that was probably all a lie. These are probably all fantasies that she have in her head. And possibly something could have happened to her, but would she tell us the exact truth? No. Excuse me. She wouldn't tell us the truth, y'all. She would literally find a way to exaggerate the story where it could be true, but it's not. And thank you guys for the happy birthdays, by the way. She could be telling the truth. Don't get me wrong. She could be telling the truth about something, but it was just kind of like Mike had asked me about Lamisha and Adria. And he said that Lamisha, he didn't believe. But he said Adria, he believed. I don't believe Adria. I literally think that she used the Jaguar Wright playbook. I think both of them have. Now, some people be all like, AT2, you're victim shaming again. But, as I understand, yes, she was filmed because she was a go-go dancer at the party. But does that mean exactly that she was a victim? She was hired for an event to dance. She danced. But how do we know that something actually happened to her? How do we know that? Because she said that, all of a sudden she changed out that white outfit and then had to put on a black dress. But the black dress that she shows you guys is from a different day. It's not from the same day. And if she couldn't remember it, she wouldn't be there cheesing with the black dress on. Like the black dress that you guys see her in is from a completely different day. It's not the same day. And Lamisha, yeah, all of that is just a lie. Yeah, that one I don't mind saying it's a lie. Like I'm telling you the truth on that one. Her saying that she had a dildo stuck in her when she was in Miami and then she went to New York and they pulled it out of her and you're able to walk. Y'all, come on now. Come on. We gotta think with our brain. The whole blink twice scenario and all that shit. Yeah, all of that was a lie. I don't care what you say. And again, like I said before, they add more and more to the story and they get paid for telling these lies. Every time they go on somebody's show, they're being paid. They're not doing those interviews for free, you guys. If somebody came to me and they were like, hey, I want to get on my story, and they didn't ask for like any kind of compensation or money, I would be more apt to doing it. But if they were like, hey, I can pay you this. Like, y'all remember when Busby was going through his emotional breakdown and stuff like that? Y'all remember that? Well, I had contacted his brother, Ricky, right? And I was all like, oh, hey, I would like to interview you, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, that'd be cool. But, a lot of people have been reaching out to me. Is there any, I charge about, he was like, is there any compensation that you can do? And I was like, okay, well, what's your price? He was all like $350. I was all like, I don't even know if I'll make $350 on that video. And I was all like, I'm going to take a pass at it. He was like, okay, well, you can talk to my auntie. And my auntie has been wanting to talk, since you don't want to pay me. I was like, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and talk to the auntie. I reached out to the auntie. The auntie was all like, yeah, I've been pissed off for a while, blah, blah, blah. I've been wanting to talk and about Chris Stokes and all that. She goes all like, but everybody's been reaching out to me. I need some kind of compensation. I didn't respond no more. I was done. Y'all. I was all like, no. If you want to come to my channel and say something, come to my channel and say something. But if you want to exchange currency or payment, no, because that's how you get caught up. And then if I pay you, you're going to spruce up the story or make it more entertaining because you feel like, damn, well, you paid me. Now I got to make it more than what it really is. You know what I mean? So it just sets a bad precedence. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, bloggers, you shouldn't pay, but for me, no. And now Raz B came back and he pretends like nothing ever happened, that he ain't made all those videos about Chris Stokes and shit like that. So that would have been a wash because, yeah. What's up, grown woman? Yeah. But, yeah, that would have been pointless. Now, if it was Raz B telling this story, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. But the brother, the auntie, don't nobody give a damn about that. They want the actual person that it happened to, if anything. So it wasn't the BS she was saying about jealousy. Her attitude is known here. No one wants to deal with her, so she goes other places to run her game. Well, yeah, that's what she's doing. And I figured that was about Jag. And like I said, I don't hate those guys like Popcorn and Sean Atwood because they're white. That's not what I'm saying at all. I don't hate them because they're white. I've already explained, like, hey, it's interesting that these people aren't a part of the culture and they're able to capitalize off of Jag and they can't question her because they don't really know it. It's kind of like if there was an expert about Antarctica, right? And they said there were aliens in Antarctica, right? This is just some stupid shit I just made up, right? I wouldn't be able to question them about Antarctica because I've never been there. I honestly have never looked up Antarctica and, like, I don't know anything about it. I know it's one of the continents. Antarctica is a continent, right? Yeah, anyway, I know it's one of the continents, but I'm not an expert on it, so I don't think I would try to dive into that. And let's be honest, do we think that a black content creator can shit on another white content creator, not content creator, but a white celebrity and get away with it? No. The only people that I kind of get away with it, and it's because they're kind of within the culture, is the Kardashians. That's the only person I can get away with. Other than that, when it's like a Britney Spears, a Lindsay Lohan, Justin Timberlake, they're very protective. But if it's a black celebrity acting a fool, I can say whatever I want to. Video will be monetized and everything like that. It's just the way it works. We're always going to have a different experience. In the real world, in life, we're always going to have a different experience. And what we have noticed also too as well is that she talks to them nicely and she talks to them with respect. That's obvious. That's not something that we're making up. And maybe they don't watch us to know that, how she actually talks to us. And granted, I don't think they're actually going to go over and see the way she talks to us, vice versa. Like, they're not going to watch it. They don't care. As long as they're getting the content and they're getting the views from it, they don't care about being morally correct. And again, no one's going to keep them morally correct. Only us over here. What's up, Zelene? They're only going to keep us morally correct because they feel like, okay, well, as a black person, you need to make sure that you're doing this and that. They don't have those standards. They don't. They don't have those standards. And so we're calling that out. Now, anybody else who say anything differently, hey, that's on them. I can only speak for what I'm saying and my point of view from it. You know? I can't tell anybody else anything else of how to feel, what to say. I can't. That's not my job. They cover Diddy all day. Yeah. And honestly, would they had been covering Diddy from the past? No, probably not. They wouldn't. I honestly feel like they probably wouldn't give a damn. If he wasn't going to jail and shit like that, they wouldn't care. And that's just me being honest about it. But again, Mike Jeffries, the CEO, who was literally shipping boys across the world and telling them that they were going to be models. Mind you, this man got bail. They don't harp on that. They don't talk about that. And there was a whole documentary about that case. Mike Jeffries, the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. Look it up if you guys haven't heard about it. DJ Vlad. Yeah, another culture vulture. Right. And here's the thing about Vlad. If they choosing to go on his channel, that's on them. However much he paying them, and if the money is good to them to do them interviews, then hey, we can't stop them. They're going to keep on doing it. Yeah, it's a weird situation. Garth Brooks got a case. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wants to be relevant. You're right about that. Oh, now I haven't heard. Are they saying Simon Cowell is? See, I haven't even heard about that. I got to do my research on that. Okay, I really got to look into that. I have talked about Liam Payne before. I have talked about him, but I didn't talk about the connection with his unaliving and Simon Cowell. Which, hey, I wouldn't be surprised by anything. I don't understand why of it all. I do too. I see how you skip over people in the chat. It's not that I'm skipping over people. I'm just literally like, checking out who's saying. I'm skimming through the chat. That's honestly what I'm doing. Her claim to fame is Jay-Z. It's Jamaican now. Yeah. And again, just like shout out to Cammie because she was the one who exposed that the Trevor Green, she mixed Busta Rhymes' parents together, which his mom name was Geraldine Green. No, I think, Geraldine Green and his dad name was Trevor Smith. And she just put those together. Yeah. That Maggie lady is and and I'm still, even though she's still putting me in the titles and thumbnails and shit like that, I'm still giving her grace. I promise you, once Jag turns on her and it all goes, she's gonna be like, 82, you were right. Vous couchez avec quoi ce soir? Oui. She gonna be back over here. Don't worry. I promise you. Talking about she don't really know English too well. No, you talk shit like you know English. Shit, get out of here with that. But yeah, as soon as all she got a mouth on her. Now, if I was speaking like Spanish or French, like I wouldn't even be able to talk shit like that. But no, her English is perfect enough to where she be talking. Yeah, get out of here with all that. She out her mind. But yeah, the reason why I don't go in on her, I'll say that. But the reason why I don't go in on her is because I know when this starts to crumble, she'll be like, oh, you guys are right, blah, blah, blah. It happens to a lot of people. Don't forget she's a newer content creator, you guys. Go easy. I'm never going to say like, yeah, go over there and harass her. I'm not going to say that. No. At least not to her. She going to have to figure it out on her own. That's basically what it is. Oh, she's a mod on her channel. See, I didn't know that. Okay, she's a mod on the... See? I know that, whatchamacallit, Right, that's where it came from. I know that Odell mods for her. I do know that. So that's why I don't go to her videos no more, because I would be blocked anyway. It's no point in doing that. So yeah, I leave it alone. If I knew it was going to be fair to where I could, comment, or she would be open to having a dialogue, or I would be allowed in the chat, I would do that. But now that I know that, she's all the way from Team Jag, I'll stay away. And again, like I said, no hate to her, no anything like that. I'm just personally staying away, and she got to figure that out on her own. And again, I'm not saying harass her, you guys. I'm just saying let her figure it out. Because let's be honest, there was no problems with Jag and Essie Berry. But when Essie Berry didn't go along with her story, that's now she flipped on Essie Berry. I'm going to go one step further. Oh, she's here. She's here. Maggie, if you want to come up and speak, that'll be fine. Yes, I am talking about you. Yes. What I said is that you're going to have to learn and figure it out on your own. But don't give you a hard time. And I also said, even though you said you were French, you talk shit in English pretty well. I also said that too. Yeah, but you can come up. I can repeat everything that I said. Yeah, trust me, it wasn't bad. Well, I mean, you might take it as bad, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's a StreamYard link. It's not that Zoom or whatever you use. Yeah, I had to download a whole app just to click on. No, it's not a debate. It's not a debate at all. Yeah, I'm not yelling. Yeah, I'm not yelling. My people aren't going to yell. It's her. And it's not really anything to debate either. Yeah, it's not. Yes, can we get the like? Thank you. I appreciate that, grown woman. She's a distraction. Oh. Do y'all think she a plant? I'll ask her when she get up here if she's a plant. Like, because you know how people be all like, oh, I just happened to pop up? Did you really just happen to pop up? Or did somebody send you over here? Who sent you? Y'all are crazy. Thank you. Thank you. It's just Q. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, here she is.
Happy birthday!
Maggie, are you there? Hello.
Yes. Hello.
So, before you got here, what I was saying was that, I was telling the people, I was like, hey, she's going to have to learn on her own. Like, let her learn. Now, again, I hope Jag does not.
That.
I hope Jag doesn't turn on you or do the extra shit. But if it happens, it happens. And like I said, once it happens, she'll be back over here and she'll realize what's going on. But let you figure it out. I know that you're a new content creator. So,
Exactly.
And be nice in the chat. Yeah, but you're a new content creator. So I know you gotta You got to figure it out. You're figuring it out right now.
Exactly. I'm looking into everything that's happening and I'm making my own judgment. I don't like people trying to make their judgment for me. That's why I'm appreciating that you're like, let her do her thing. She's gonna do what she needs to do.
Yeah. And listen, I hope like some of the I hope it's financially beneficial for you. I really do. Because all
I
the
just
stress that's coming
started.
with it, it better be financially.
I don't know what you mean by financially, because it's not like I'm making a lot of money. I'm a new YouTuber and I don't have a big following.
Oh, you doing it for free? Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just messing with you.
So for me, it's just like this is what I'm observing. So that's why I am on the side of Jaguar. So it doesn't mean that I'm blind. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that I have my own experience with the situation, and I just love the fact that people are like, "Magi, bye," but I'm just like, "But you're talking about me."
And thank you, Jackie, for the super chat. I appreciate that. But like I was saying, like it's not necessarily. And here's the thing: I don't think people actually not like you. I think
Yeah.
because of your association to Jag, and it's all like now you're kind of like in bed. And what I mean by in bed, I just found out that you're a moderator for them, and I know Odell is a moderator for you. It's like really
Yes.
close now, and it's all like,
Yes.
wait, hold on. Like you don't want to like pump the brakes because at the same time, and I also said this too that I'm gonna keep my distance because would I be able to come in the chat or will I be blocked and timed out? Like I don't want to play those games, so it's all like I'll have to love you from afar.
Thank you. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. For me, that's what one of my rule when I talk about with my moderator. I'm like, except if the person is blatantly being insulting. For me, it is important to be able to debate. Like someone that is not capable of debating, it means that you're just having blind loyalty to the subject. So that's for me is like one of the big thing. Like I saw like you see like Magi focus on 80. I'm like, do you know how racist that is? And I've seen like
Wait. What have they said about you?
yeah, someone like a lot of people like when I come in the chat, let's say they're gonna say, "Oh, you're from AD, go back to AD," or "You're eating dog
Oh,
because you're
Haiti.
Asian."
Oh, shout out
Yeah,
to all the Haitians out there. Oh, I
yeah,
don't like that.
yeah. So I'm just like, dude, we're all black, and we not go and be racist toward one another. You
Right,
know.
right, right.
So I was
Yeah, I
watching
don't like
Cheryl's
that. Yeah,
World.
I'm not cool with that. Yeah, you listen. If YouTube is in your country, which you're in Canada, you're allowed to be on here. So yeah. So did Jack
Exactly.
promise to donate to help you with equipment?
Yeah, like she said that she was gonna help me with the StreamYard, but I don't understand why people are like, she's helping you with StreamYard. I'm like, yeah, is that such a big deal? Like, who cares?
Well, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's more or less like they want to make sure that you are going to get the help with StreamYard.
Yeah, exactly. And if I don't, then it's okay because that is not an obligation on anyone's part. Because for me, I'm really cool with my little Zoom.
Okay. So
So
you don't really care about being on. Now, will you be disappointed if they don't hook you up with a StreamYard?
not really. I think it's a nice gesture if they do it, but I'm not here to be put on StreamYard, nor am I here to bash on people for no reason.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
if
I'm
I
just
buy
like,
you
when I talk of
StreamYard, will you
you,
put out positive videos about me?
yeah, just stop.
Oh, you will? Okay, yeah.
You're
I'll
too
get you a
funny.
StreamYard. That's what I honestly thought. Like when you first came on my channel, I was like, oh, she's gonna do positive videos about me, and yeah, that has not worked to my benefit. So,
No, I'm just gonna say what I see. It's like the what's her name? Uh Shower, but that's also what I'm saying now that I know you. I keep on saying when I talk about you, I'm gonna be like, I actually like 82. Like we never had bad like interaction between each
yeah.
other. So, like let's not start with that. But for me, the fact that I don't agree with certain things doesn't mean that we don't have, you know, we have a bad relationship. No, it's because
Right.
I'm poor. Like everyone keeps telling me, they're like, Magi is broke. I'm like, yes, I am.
And listen, I'm broke too. Shoot. And listen, even if you got money, don't tell them that you got money, because as soon as you tell them they got money, they don't feel bad for you. They don't feel sorry. Like, you ain't got to share that at all. Like, keep that to yourself. And honestly, to tell you the truth too, people are just not going to be happy with you just because
Yeah.
of your association, like I said. But
Mm.
if anything ever happens with your relationship with those people, people will be, they'll forgive you and they'll be in your good graces. I promise you.
Okay,
People, when I
that's
was cool
good.
with Jag, people hated me and all this other stuff. But again, my thing was like, I was never going to be disrespectful to her because, one, it's a woman, and just me as a man, it doesn't look good for me to be like, oh, talk about her vagina and stuff like that. Even though I did say she needed to use wipes, but that was after things had
Cute.
been said
And you
about me.
talked about strap on and poop.
Yeah, and here's the thing: they have said mean things. They have disrespected me on my channel, so I'm gonna be disrespectful back.
Yeah, now I
Yeah,
understand.
it
That's
wasn't
why
nice,
now,
but I said it.
yeah, exactly. After I've seen your interaction between both of you, I'm like, okay, they just are vulgar towards one another. So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot judge any of you two because you're both being vulgar. And that is not something that I would say. I think the meanest thing I'm saying is like, someone is dumb. That is the meanest thing I can say. And
Mm-hmm.
even then, my mom is like, mad at me, but that's okay. So,
Yeah. And listen, you had the not Sean Atwood, but you had the other guy. What is his name?
which one? Like, I am friend
The
with
one with the
Sean.
hair on the side. That's
Oh
on
yeah,
Sean
Ron,
Atwood's
Ron,
channel.
Ron, Ron. I love
Yeah,
Ron.
see, you had him on the channel, so I mean, you getting some kind of traction, right?
Yeah, because Cheryl basically did a video tonight, and in the last 5 minutes they were just bashing me and saying that I was not black, and I was like, do I not look black, people?
Wait, on Sherelle's channel?
Yeah, she's a little
Oh, I didn't
bizarre.
hear that. I promise.
Yeah. They were saying she's not
Oh Lord.
black.
Okay, well, I think that you are black. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Not I
because I'm
think, I
like,
know you are black. Yeah, like
thank
I'm
you
not
so
confused by
much. I was
it.
looking at Cheryl and I was like, you're lighter than me. How dare you?
Oh my god. No, I honestly don't. Yeah, I didn't hear that part, so I don't know anything about that. You are from
Yeah,
Haiti, so
exactly.
you are
I
black.
talked
Yeah,
to
I'm
my
not confused
mom.
by that. It is what it is. But so again,
Mhm.
with that being said, do you feel like you go in on people or no?
I do feel like I go in on some people that I
Okay.
find that their commentary is problematic, like Cheryl, and also like, let's say, Donat right now when he's talking about Sean and saying that he's a PDF. I'm just like,
Oh god,
this
don't
is
say the
going
coke
so.
whore on my channel, and because that coke whore is going to pop up and be all like, oh, he is like, he put some in my chat like I stole his content. I'm all like, I don't watch
Yes.
you like at all. Like I don't watch you. Like that fool is crazy. Like yeah, that.
Make it make sense is on the chat. I was bashed on Sean's channels today. I'm so sorry. I
Mm.
didn't hear that. I really like
Right.
memes, so I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
So, question for you. So, when
Hmm.
people are bashed, when Jag does bash people, do you ever feel like, oh, I have to have certain kind of undying loyalty to her and stick by
People
her?
like,
Because I feel like when you pick sides, it basically keeps you from being introduced to other people.
I understand what you mean, but without my really my decision, I have been put in a situation like I need to choose one or the other, and I find that weird because I just came into the whole Jaguar Diddy universe. Like, I've been here for 6 months, but I was, there for. I've been talking about Diddy for like maybe 1 or 2 months max. So I'm just like, okay, so
Mm.
basically I have to choose, but I do like Jaguar and I do like what she stands for. And I know that you have a lot of history toward each other, but all I can do is
Mhm.
really like go from what I'm seeing. And like I said,
Right.
all our interaction, 82, that's what I really appreciate about with you, is that I don't feel that we are like, you know, being hostile toward one another. And that for me is the most important.
Right. But you know, like I said, I haven't watched everybody's video, so I don't know everything, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like sometimes when you're giving your commentary, it seems one-sided. So people are going to have a reaction. And
Like
some
which
people will
one?
take the high road and be all like, "Oh no, you know, I'm just gonna leave it alone." Like for me, I get the game. Like the stuff that you have said about me, it hasn't been anything to where I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't believe." Listen,
Yeah, I was
somebody
mean with you
done
at the
messed with my
beginning.
family and all that stuff. So yeah, to me, anything that you
Yeah.
say can't be worse than that. So I can take the high road with a lot of the shit. But
Yeah.
again, you might say, "Oh, I think you have black toes." Then somebody might say, "I want to chop your feet off." And you have to kind of be prepared for that reaction. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is that I always try my best to be, you know, I'm trying to be non-biased, but then when I hear there's something that just trigger me. I don't like when people, let's say, do exaggeration. I see that people say, "Oh, Maggie is a cloud chaser." I'm just like, I guess. Are we not all cloud chaser? Why are we on YouTube?
I don't like to call it clout chasing. I like to say networking.
Exactly. I don't understand why there are some people are saying like, "Oh, you want money." I'm like, we all want money. Did you see the
Yeah.
price of eggs? Like, what are you talking about?
Not the price of eggs. I think because like it just seems like you go in so hard for her and like there's information out there that kind of counters the stuff that she says and nobody is ever thinking like, "Oh, well, maybe we need to." You never take a pause and like question anything. You just go along with it all. Like Nina, for example, shout out to Nina. She said she is very biased. You was greasy in that video, so it seemed like you must have said something, and then that's why you got a reaction. That's what I'm saying to you.
What did you say? I'm so sorry. I'm confused now.
I was reading the comment. And like I said, I don't know what was said in your video, but I'm
Oh,
saying
you was
like
greasy in that
she said
which
she is very
video?
biased. You were greasy in that video. So depending on whatever you said in that video, then it will have a reaction. And Melanie said, "Happy birthday, big bro! Much success. Protect AT2. Hit the like button. Jag time is up. Maggie, how can you come to a Jag alliance being so new to YouTube?" Oh,
So
that's a
like
good question.
Yeah, like I was explaining, I'm not like in a Jag alliances. Like for me, I'm not at war. Like I think it's such like extreme word. All I can say is that I am seeing a certain pattern in the, you know, YouTube sphere when I listen to the live of, let's say, Cheryl, Donate, Storm, and everything, and I just find it really, really unfair. And that is what is triggering me, because I saw that people are saying, "Oh, she's triggered because she doesn't have StreamYard," and I'm just like, no, I'm triggered because I don't like when I feel like people are like dogpiling on someone.
Yeah.
I don't
And
like
Perry is
it.
here, by the way. I'll put his comment up. Shout out to Perry. But here's the thing. You got to know people's history with people.
Yeah.
Like, do you know her history with me?
I find that really hard to understand, but yeah, could you explain to me?
Well, let me give you another example. Do you know the history
Okay.
between Sherelle, Perry, and Jag? Do you know their history?
No, all I saw in the comment is that they were cool with Jag 2 weeks ago, and now they're not anymore. So I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I can't speak to that part. In their initial video, they weren't saying that they weren't cool with Jag or anything like that. It was because of the evidence that was shown where she's saying that, "Oh, you're whatchamacallit, it was AI and it was doctored or whatever." They got to the point where it's all like, "No, Jag, it's not doctored, like we see." And then they seen like she was saying that me and Storm were in cahoots, and so they kind of spoke up and was just told the truth. And they said in their initial video, like, "We have no problem with Jag. We don't hate her." They were just speaking their truth. It wasn't something to where they were trying to nail her or like really get her. Like the response was easy. And then that's when she came back and was all like, "Well," and she was going to tell that lie about that story or whatever. Yeah, that's when it got it turned ugly. And the
I'm not
reason,
gonna
and
lie,
some
I
people
do
are like
not
82.
agree 100%.
And
And
some
when
people
people
are
are
like
telling me are
82, why are you
slow,
talking to her and why are you having a conversation? The thing is that I wish when I first started YouTube, somebody would have pulled me in and said, hey, 82, slow down. Slow down, 82. I'm here to help you, whatever you need. I'm here for you, but you need to slow down. And so right now, as the godfather of YouTube, I'm telling her to slow down. That's why we're having this conversation. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. It's just that when I saw the video, I don't agree with the fact that it looks unbiased. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like they're all going on the train that is let's bash Jag, because at the end of the day, the person that I do not trust in that situation is Storm Monroe. So for me, for people to just take his side when I find his all that he's acting like is pretty weird to me. Like the whole
Thank you,
situation is weird to
Genesis.
me.
Okay, so even with that situation,
Yeah.
do you know that just like me, Storm has had a falling out with Jag, and then they got back together. It's like a little back and forth. Like with a lot of these people, even with Sherelle and Perry, I can add them into there. There's been a lot of back and forth. So what it might seem like, okay, I had to charge my phone. That's why I took my camera off. But it might seem like, okay, well, these people are just going at her and they're going in so hard, blah, blah, blah. But there's history. And so when people piss you off or they say some shit or cross a line, you're like, oh, I'm going to clap back. And initially with my video where I called out Jag, what did Make It Make Sense say? When I called out Jag, I was not trying to, whatchamacallit, it wasn't necessarily I was calling her a liar. I was like, well, you said some similar things on my channel. So that's why we're having a conversation about it and we're talking about it because, yeah, you have said these things. And now you're going back on your word saying it was AI or the video was chopped and screwed. So do you believe that the video was chopped and screwed? What's up, Bama girl?
So for me with that situation, if I go, was it AI or screwed over? I do believe it was screwed over because from what I've seen, I don't know if it's screwed over. But yeah, make it make sense. You're so funny. But at the end of the day, I think
that was a good one. That was funny.
I hate when people, and that's also a thing that really pissed me off with people when they act as if I am stupid or naive when I have been watching everything that's going on. And the contrary, I do feel that people, because you have such a big history with Jaguar, I feel you're not capable of being unbiased. It's like any little thing that she does.
Unbiased when it comes to Jag.
Yeah.
Again, you have to think about this too.
Yeah.
Some of us have a 4-year history with Jaguar Wright.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's impossible for you to catch up, right?
Exactly.
And that's why we want you to be more neutral.
But how can I be neutral when I'm hearing, like, I don't know if I can take as an example, let's say the Cheryl thing that just passed. When all I'm seeing is that basically
Perry, if you want to come up, you can click the link. And I'm only saying that because you said his name again. Well, you said Cheryl,
no worries.
Sherelle, but I have to be fair. I can't just, get
for
just
sure.
one side and not the other. Go ahead.
Like I said, I love debating. Okay, like when people say this girl brains is washed, I'm like, people, I graduated university with a 3.9 GPA. Like
you better let them know.
Exactly. So I'm just like, people, I really need everyone to chill with that. I do make research. And when they say that I'm very ignorant, I may be ignorant of all the hate and emotion that has been accumulated for 4 years, but I'm still able to watch a video and see when it's full of like BS. And that's my problem with the whole situation. Like when I look at Storm Monroe, and yes, I was mean when I say that he was a glistening weirdo because his chest was really glistening in the video.
Well, he was trying to turn you on. You wasn't turned on? No. Storm make your type? Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. So
I was asking. I don't know. He was trying to. You know, you got to add a little sex appeal in the video. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. I don't know.
Okay, and when people are like
I'm dropping the link,
debating, girl,
Perry.
that's not what you're doing right now. It's like, because you're so biased, like the people that say in the chat, it doesn't matter what I say. I can be like as unbiased as I want and explain what I think. You're still gonna call me a fool, and you're gonna say that I don't know the history. When in the actuality, I don't really care about the personal history that you have.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. You don't care, so you just gonna go with whatever she says then.
No, what I mean by that is that I don't care about the personal. I care about the facts. So when I look at, let's say, some people saying, "Oh, Tony Buzbee rejected her thing," let's say, rejected her like offer or whatever, and then they ignore the fact that Danny Robertson is the one that contacted Tony Buzbee, and like for me, that is problematic. I'm just like, we cannot be talking about the whole situation when we are ignoring anything that could show Jaguar in a less horrible light, in your opinion.
Well, it seemed like you care, but you only care if it affects Jaguar. But let me let Perry up on the stage. What's up, Perry? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Look, Magic, I'm gonna say this, right? Like,
yeah, and you call me goofy.
Hold on, let Perry speak. Let Perry speak.
But he called me goofy, so I want to understand.
Oh
first
yeah. No.
Oh, okay. You're just saying.
I mean,
Okay, gotcha.
About that, I don't. I mean, because I can't stand Jag at this point.
But why am I goofy?
Well, I mean, because I feel like you're putting on for the benefits, right? Because
you say it's because I'm happy when I say
hold
hi.
Hold on, Maggie. I'm gonna drop you down and let Perry speak.
Oh no, but you can bring it back up because I'm just only.
No, I just want to let you get your moment.
I'm just being honest with her. She said, "Why would I call her goofy?" You know, it wasn't so much to offend you, but I didn't give a damn at the time either. I'm just being quite honest because I just feel like when you come on Jag's show after she don't said AT2 and them stuff was the AI. She don't take care of her kids, and you just coming in blindly. And it seemed to me that you only here for the benefits. When you come on like this, that's goofy to me. It's goofy to me. So you can let her back up.
Yeah, okay. I'll let her go ahead and respond. And by the way, thank you, Lady Libra. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Okay. All right, Maggie, go ahead and respond. I didn't want you guys to like cut each other off. That's why I dropped you down.
Oh no, I so agree with you dropping me down. That's why I wrote lol, because I was like, yeah, I was interrupting.
Oh, okay, good. Go ahead.
So when you say I do, I call that joy, and I say hi with joy. So I'm sorry that I am a happy person. I will not feel that much joy anymore. Thank you, Perry.
But no.
First of all, well, that's what you're telling me,
right? But a different culture. But I'm just saying, for me,
yeah,
you look.
I look goofy.
You look worse than a cult member doing this because it's like, how much?
Because I'm happy.
Because Jaguar gonna pay for some damn StreamYard.
You do realize that I do the to everyone. Yeah. You do realize that, right? I do that to people in the chat. I do that when I see 82. I do that when I see anyone. Are you aware of that?
Is it like a nervous laugh?
Okay.
I'm just a happy person. But so now I'm not happy, so I'm clearly not laughing. But I get happy when I see people. So I'm just like, okay
right.
Fine.
But would you be happy to see Jag if you found out that she don't take care of her kids? She had to. And then, one passed away.
I don't like when people ask me questions that are personal, because you're basically telling me that I need.
You personally are sticking up for her because you said that you believe in her. I'm just asking you a personal question.
I believe.
Say if it wasn't Jaguar. If it wasn't Jaguar, say her name was Kimberly. Would you support a person, Kimberly, if she didn't take care of her kids?
Like I said, this is a leading question.
Running around here hard.
It is a leading question because you're telling me basically the answer by saying, you
might have a 3.9 in college.
Can I
finish, now you sound like
Perry?
A person that's benefiting. You sound like a person that's benefiting. And because you want to get with the lying ass Sean, the pedo, in my mind, because he don't dealt with too much shit. He writing all these documentaries. He knows Sammy today. Then I don't know Sammy. Which one is it?
He never said didn't know Sammy.
You don't know.
They are doing a document. My friend, they're doing a documentary in January.
Watch my video tomorrow on Sherelle's World. You know, that channel that don't think you like, right? So watch it, and then we'll show you him saying that he don't know him.
Okay, that's cool. So, moral of the story, I'm gonna go with the first question because, like I said, I don't like when people are trying to overwhelm me with emotional attack. I'm like, the fact that she's a good or a bad mother. Yes. Ooh, can I finish, Perry? For the love of God.
Go ahead.
Okay, let her go, Perry.
Like, I'm begging, just let me finish my thought. Okay, so when you'd ask me, would I be cool with someone that is like a bad mother? You're asking me to take into consideration how she is as a mother when it doesn't have anything to do with the situation at bay. It's the same thing that I was saying about Anna Kane when 82 was talking about the fact that she was not a good mother. I think it is not relevant to the case, which is the Diddy and Jay-Z case. I don't care that she was a good mother, a bad mother. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I could go with you and say, yeah, she was a good mother, and then you were like, no, she's not. But it's such a pointless argument.
Okay.
So for me, that is pointless, and then it's emotional.
So let me back away. I'm sorry, 82. Let me back away from how you feeling. Let me back away from your feelings on a person not taking care of their kids. I will push it to the side because
because I don't know if you take care of your kid. I don't know if Tasha K take care. Like, if I start taking every rumor that are personal about every single person.
Well, it's not just a rumor. The information is out there.
You don't know.
That's
like
what he's alluding
82,
to. Go ahead. Go ahead, Perry.
I know that there's the interview with the Jaguar's family. Like I said, there's also things that I seen with Tasha K. For me, it doesn't matter. Okay, because this is not the point of the debate. I do not come out and support Jaguar because I think that she's the best mother on earth. I support her because I think that she's going after predator. And
Okay. I'm gonna let you respond, Perry.
That's a good point.
I just dropped her down so you can talk.
You saying regardless of her parent skills, which she have none, and you said you don't know, so we'll push that to the side. But
Thank you, Nina.
Because she's looking for justice for these real victims. Have you seen any proof that she's actually protecting the real victims? Because right now, when Sean that's exploiting the Black community bring her on and give her the money, is she giving part of that paycheck to these victims so-called victims that she's protecting? Have you seen any proof? Because you coming in with a 3.9, congratulations. That's very great. That's good. That means you're smart. So you should be able to think outside the box. Now, and you know your boundaries. You don't want to talk about parenthood, but you only here for the case. So let's talk about the case. Why do you believe her so much with no evidence but lip service? Now,
And Maggie, I just want to say regarding the whole Anna Kane situation, because I know I got flack for that. My point in stating that it wasn't necessarily to dig at her, but I was under the impression that Anna Kane was fearful of her life, but there's been history and stuff that she has done that is very alarming. And honestly,
alarming on
when
what?
Hold on, let me finish. When white people say, "Oh, there's no racism or anything like that," I'll be honest, it automatically turns me off, and I'll go like, just like when Black people say it, I'll be like, "Oh, you a coon." That really turns me off. So it makes me think like, okay, well, there's more to this, because in that case, would you then lie on a Black man? That was more of my stance. More than like, oh, because she's a bad mother, that means that she's lying about her victim story or anything like that. It was more layered than that. But go ahead, Maggie.
Okay, first, if the chat is not interested in my point of view, why am I even here? Okay, like, people need to stop calling me weird thing. The fact that I have a
don't read the chat. Don't read the chat.
Okay, fine. I will stop then.
So, that's what Jag do. Don't read the chat.
Yeah, because they're in my it's normal that you bring up that someone will bring up someone being basically attacked because you're not being attacked and you don't see it. like it's normal that you don't react, but I understand.
No,
So to
I
go
go
back
to
to the
everybody's
other case,
chat that attacks me. I
okay.
just don't, I learned not to pay attention to it. AT2 is not loved everywhere.
No, I'm not saying that. Like I said, it's just like because I saw it. But at the end of the day, you're right. It is not pertinent. Like I said, I try to not get into the emotional situation. So, like you were,
that's good.
Yeah, and like you were telling me, 82, you're saying that, oh, it is suspicious. It is suspicious, and I'm like, not because she had a toxic relationship with her ex, and that it would mean that she's going after the black man. Like for me, it just seems like, oh, suddenly we're talking it to it, learning like leaning toward like race, trying to make it about race, when I'm like, Diddy's PP was for equality. He went after everyone, white, black, woman, man, kid, adult. So I'm
Like
just
I
like,
said, it's more layered than what you're making it seem. And I would have to
well,
go back to the video and explain it all. But I want to bring it back to Jag. So when Jag says things, you don't get alarmed or be like, oh, maybe that was too much, or you don't have any questions. She can just say whatever. Because
what
I've
is
heard her
she
say
saying?
worse things.
Yeah.
She even said, I think it was Melanie Jones who she said she hoped that she get Diddy-fied or something like that. Melanie, it was you when she said that, right? So we can go down a long line of things that
Oh,
Jag has said.
I was waiting. Who is Melanie? Because you said her
Melanie Jones,
name.
my moderator.
Yeah, somebody in
Okay,
the chat.
okay.
But look,
Okay.
82,
So
I'm gonna
like,
say this. Like,
yeah.
and Maggie, right?
Yes.
How you pronounce it, right? Look, I would say this. Don't worry about the chat. I'm interested. I'm not here to bash you. I'm here because you said you like to debate and you seem like a really smart woman.
I am.
Right?
I know.
So I'm only here to say, have you seen any evidence of what you're backing? Because you seem like a
yeah,
smart
that's true. That was the question. Thank you.
Walking across traffic, a busy highway with your eyes closed. You seem like you're smarter than that. But have Jag, and you don't know Jag, and I get it. You said you just came in on it, and you heard a portion of her storytelling, and you believed it. Once upon a time, we did too. What I'm telling you is, for you to prove something to me and to debate, you need to come up with some facts. Have she showed you any proof of anything she said? And if she was truly for the victims, as she say, because she's basically pimping the real victims out because she want to be the cult leader. She's some moderate that I'm doing this for the people. And if it was me, I would get justice. Well, can you ask yourself how come she had a chance to get with Busby, a free attorney? Why ain't she pursuing justice? Or do she want to pursue the lies on social media that gains her money?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
go
perfect.
ahead.
Okay, first of all, the Tony Buzbee situation. That's one of the things I don't like when people talk about it, is because the Tony Buzbee situation has nothing to do with the criminal case. It is a civil lawsuit, which is about getting compensation for the pain that a victim would have lived. And Tony Buzbee, his attention is on Diddy, not on Jay-Z. If one of his clients is talking about
he
Diddy,
is on Jay-Z.
Can I finish? I beg of you. I've listened to everyone talking, right?
Okay.
Am I
Fair.
not been fair?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop me and Perry down and let you go.
No,
you
no, don't drop. Why? No. Please come back. I find that really weird. No, I think it's weird. Please come back. Okay, so whatever. Basically, all I'm saying is that a civil lawsuit and a criminal case is not the same. The civil lawsuit, yes, Tony Buzbee is now talking about Jay-Z. But at the end of the day, he wouldn't have gone after Jay-Z if it was not one of his clients talking about Diddy, and then after including Jay-Z and the abuse. So the Tony Buzbee for Jaguar, who most of her abuse is with Jay-Z, there is no point in going there. And if Jaguar has actually signed an NDA, then there is no point in even going for a civil lawsuit, because a civil lawsuit point at the end of the day is to get compensation. And when you get an NDA, you get compensation.
That's not exactly true because
Okay.
something was done criminally wrong as far as what she's saying that
She
Jay-Z
wouldn't go
did
with
X,
Tony
Y, and Z to
Buzbee.
her, then
She
in
wouldn't go
that
with Tony
case,
Buzbee.
she could actually pursue charges if something was
Yes,
criminally
not with
done
Tony
wrong.
Buzbee.
She is
Not
trying
with
to use that
n-
excuse as a way to say, "Oh
n-
no, it's not true." Blah blah blah. No, 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 no,
80,
no, no. If she
82.
wanted just this, mind you, she worked with Jay-Z in 2000. She should have been got her a lawyer if this stuff actually happened. She's not
82.
doing that. She doesn't want to.
82.
She wants to be able
82.
to come to the internet. Okay, Maggie, thank you for coming. I appreciate
Oh
you.
no no
Thank
no
you.
no 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 no! Bring it back. Please bring it back.
Okay, Maggie,
Why
please let me
so?
finish. Please let me
Why?
finish.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So she's still here. I just dropped her down.
Okay, okay.
So as I was saying, like she can still pursue those charges. Like it does not matter at all. This is the excuse that people are using, like, oh, she signed an NDA. First, she told me on my own channel that she did not sign an NDA. So that's thrown out the window. She's saying that now because she wanted to be able to peddle this through basically like, oh, I can talk from it from an outside perspective. But she didn't realize that she already said all these things. Jay-Z got her pregnant. He was violent to her. He kicked her and stomped on her like Diddy. She thought she could come out and say these things from afar, where no, you said these things exactly happened to you. You've been talking, but now you want to say NDA. She got caught on her lies. Go ahead, Perry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, okay, no. Bring her back up. I mean, because I just want to ask her this question because.
Okay, here she is.
Now, Maggie, just listen to him for a second.
I just want to ask one thing of 82.
Okay.
Do you understand that Tony Buzbee is not a criminal lawyer? Even if, let's say, like you're saying, I'm just going to finish my thought. Even like you say, let's say she had an NDA, but if you have criminal chart, blah, 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 you can break the NDA, which is true. You have to prove the criminal like charges. You have to win or you'll be liable. But okay, let's say that I agree with that. Okay. Tony Buzbee is not the lawyer that the person needs to go to because Tony Buzbee is a civil lawsuit type of lawyer to get money. If she, like you're saying, the criminal thing, she will need to go to either the police, the feds, or Homeland Security. Tony Buzbee cannot bring criminal charges to anyone. So that is what I kept on saying. Tony Buzbee is not a criminal case. Like, I'm not like saying that you're wrong for the fact that an NDA can be broken if you have like criminal charges. That I understand. It was the Tony Buzbee thing that I don't like because I'm just like, a civil lawsuit is to get compensation, which is why I was comparing it to an NDA, because that is what the civil lawsuit does at the beginning when they get a settlement. When they get a settlement,
why don't she do a civil case then?
Because if that's the thing, if she had an NDA, then there is no point in doing a civil lawsuit. But what you're saying about the criminal, that she could go to the police and go and talk about the criminal.
No. She could do a civil suit as well too.
Not with because the NDA.
Yeah, even with the NDA.
What is the point? That is
and
not
she
true.
would be able to produce that NDA. It would be a signed contract.
That
Somebody would have that NDA. It never existed. Go ahead, Perry.
Okay,
hey, Maggie,
I understand that you don't believe in the NDA.
Hold on one second, because I was quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
yeah, go. I'm so sorry, Perry.
Oh no, you're fine. But how long have you been in the States, United States?
I live in Canada.
No, she in Canada.
Okay. She's not here, right? So
yeah,
we're not gonna argue about that. And I know at a 3.9, you're a debater, right? But I feel like you're debating off topic because I asked you one simple question, simple question only. What proof has Jaguar given you? Let's throw Diddy out the fucking window, so we ain't got to talk about Busby, civil criminal. What do she actually? What does she actually have on tape? We have seen her say Jay-Z, to my head and hard me, right? But then she says AI. No evidence. She got some back little photo editor that worked in the back of the church. She didn't even work in the church. They had her ass in the back of the church. Come and say that she's proven that it was AI, right? I'm only asking you this. What proof? I mean, because look,
It's like two questions. I'm so sorry. It's like two.
I'm
Which
saying
one
this.
do you want me to
Oh,
answer?
just give her one.
Yeah.
What proof do you have?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because then that's what happened with the Tony Buzbees, that we had like different question, and then I answer one question,
Okay.
and then
So
it's like I'm off
I'm gonna
topic.
make it very simple.
Yeah,
what
go.
proof that you have that Jaguar is telling the truth about Jay-Z?
Boom.
Okay.
Here we go.
What I love the fact that you think it's actually a boom. So, like you told me, okay, what is the proof that she was essayed by Jay-Z? What is not the proof of that? You know what I mean? For me, can I prove that there was abuse or not? No, I cannot. But I have a policy and a tendency to give the benefit of the doubt to a victim or someone that says that they're a victim. So if you're asking me to literally show proof that something happened with Jay-Z, I cannot. But neither can you show me proof that it didn't happen.
Well, okay. And
no, that's actually incorrect because we can. She came on my channel and said that that it didn't happen, that it was AI. So she's admitting to that she lied about all that stuff. So
now we're talking about something else. This is not the question anymore because, like I was telling you,
it ties in because now she's saying
I was telling you,
it was AI.
I remember when we were talking on my channel and you were telling me about that story, and my only reaction was to tell you, why are we acting as if because that story would be false, let's say, or retracted or AI or edited, which I don't care, because for me, this is 1 minute of an interview of 2 hours and 30 minutes. And for me, the fact that this one was retracted, edited, AI, I don't care what you mean by that. I don't see why it then, can I just finish my thought process, please? Thank you so much, Perry. Thank you so much. So, yeah, for me, the fact that there is one thing that was, okay, let's say I'll give it to you and say that she debunked it or say that retracted it.
Okay.
My thing is that why are we acting as if this moment is like a determinant of every little like accusation that she made against Jay-Z and the whole like 4 years? Why are you acting as if that is the moment that you were all waiting for to basically go against her? For me, this is one moment only, a 1 minute moment. And then I don't like the fact that you're acting as if, well, when she said that, it's a lie, that it's a lie. And I'm just like, this is like so much of a generalization, and I find that problematic.
Okay, so I'm going to take it that hurt your feelings, and I apologize. And I'm going to try it softly.
So what I said did it make sense? Because you didn't hurt my feeling. I don't even understand why you're saying that.
No. I'm just saying, you saying, well, why I'm coming like this? I said, I apologize. I'm gonna come soft and
I'm asking.
Maggie, let him finish.
Ask you the question now. I let you talk because
yeah, of course, you're right.
When you talk, you bring up the court thing, and then you went off trail again to try to debunk what the actual conversation is. You said, well, Perry, you are saying that Jag did this. And you don't have proof that he didn't. Well, in the court, since you brought it up, a man is presumed innocent until proven guilty because you're a 3.9 student. You know about the courts. It's not my obligation to prove anything, but you're following somebody blindly, in my opinion, and just throwing out this stuff. Because
we are not, and belief is not a court.
I feel like you want to believe it because you benefit from it. You being seen. You on the pedos channel, almost 1 million followers.
Please stop saying that about Sean, because we could have an actual conversation about that, because this has been debunked a lot of time.
No. According to you. You live in Canada. Do what you do.
Not according to me.
I mean, because sometimes, you know what? Maybe
Kendrick, don't be condescending.
Maybe
please.
Kendrick is right.
Wait, hold on. Let's say that. So has Jag showed you any receipts? Yes or no?
I literally just said no. I literally said no.
Right.
She has not showed you any receipt. But you still believe her even though you have not seen any receipts.
I believe that someone who basically was proven right about a lot of things lately, now that she's talking about what is going on and repeating what she has been saying in 4 years, I'm giving like some validity to it. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am. Nobody would have believed, anyway, myself, I would not have believed that Diddy was what he was a couple years ago.
Okay,
so for
So
me,
you're saying that Jaguar was the one to expose all of this going on, and so
I'm
that's
not
why
saying that she's the one that exposed it, because I know Wendy Williams was also talking about it, and I know that other people were talking about it. Like I said, 82, I did my research. Like, I don't like when I can see that people are like, oh, you're stupid, stay in Canada, whatever. And I'm just like, I'm not stupid. And I did try to do the most research I could in the amount of time I had. So I already know about the argument that Jaguar is only repeating what other people are saying, and that anything that she said is not news. I know about it. I've heard that. And for me, I don't care that this girl has done no research. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's the point that you're willing to believe everything that Jag says, but you're not willing to question everything Jag says. And
What
I
do you
think
mean by
what we
that?
just need the confirmation is like,
do you mean
hey,
the
I'm going
AI
to
thing?
believe everything Jag says until I see it. No.
Like I said, now, what are you trying to prove me? Basically, you're saying, do you have proof? I say no. I say after to you, do you have proof? And you're like, yes, I do, because of that 1 minute and the 2 hour 30 minutes interview that was 7 months ago. And I'm just like, okay, but that is not a proof for me. This is barely a moment. I'm not going to argue if it was.
Okay.
Exactly. And I don't like the fact that people are like, this is the proof we were waiting for 4 years. And I'm like, a 1 minute moment that, like I said, you think it was not edited. And I don't want to argue that. That's why when people say I'm biased, I'm like, dude, I could just go and say, Maggie, this is your about me.
Did she really?
Hey, I don't care if she dragged me.
No.
Yeah,
but I want to know.
Go ahead, Mary.
I want to know, did she do it? Because I apologize for calling her goofy. And if she
Yes.
said she should apologize to you, AT2.
You have apologized for calling me goofy.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Goofy,
but I don't.
What about you saying
like
and you repeated that from Jag, by the way. That's why I'm telling you. This is the whole point right now. Like, you need to understand. It's cool that you have Jag back. Jag needs a friend. I get it.
But
however, you are basically shutting other people out where you can't get into. Listen, like I said, no other content creator is going to do this with you. You would have been cut off. How long you been up here for? About 30 minutes. 29 minutes ago, they would have cut you off and called you all kind of bees and everything like that. But I'm not going to do that. Honestly, I don't have to do this, but what I'm trying to let you know is, like, you're cutting yourself off from getting to know other people. Because once this Jag stuff is over with, I'm not even going to say she's going to turn on you. Once it's over with, what are you then going to do? Because you cut everybody off. And there's some people that's going to be forgiven, like, hey, you can come back in. I mean, look, Judge Evie, whatever she want to call herself, done pissed me off 30 billion times. And I forgive her 29 billion times every time she pisses me off. However, not everybody's going to be so forgiving. So when you're going in and you're talking shit about people, you have to be able to accept those consequences and realize, like, hey, maybe there's something that I need to change within myself. That's what my point is.
Can I talk now?
Yeah. And I say this, right? I mean, and this is how I don't figure out this whole thing. Look, I understand how somebody could believe a sad story. We have. So I'm not calling you out for that. I'm just saying at a certain point right now, you said that we're not a civil criminal. We're going to talk about whatever, right? But the whole thing is this. I just think that when you come in and said, I'm just believing her.
It's okay, Cheryl. You don't need to forgive me at all. It's not like I like you.
Stay on point. Stay on point.
Yes.
Wait, no. And you don't have to like her because we know you love
Jag.
We know you love Jag for the benefits. But what I'm trying to say is this, right? I'm keeping it real because you know what?
You're not keeping it real. You don't know me at all. So
I know your type. And you can come
what is my type, boo boo?
Your type is to come in hell bent to make money. I'm gonna say whatever.
I'm hell bent on doing money.
Please your client.
Am I?
Not please your client.
If your client say do this, that's what you're gonna do. What I'm trying to say to you,
is
you
that
coming
so?
in right now and you trying
Who are you to tell me who I am?
Hey, you know what? I'm a person with my own opinion.
You're a person who doesn't know me. I don't know you.
I
Nor
don't
am
need
I
to know
saying.
you.
Well, we don't know each other. We just know
You
each
know
other from
me.
online, right?
Exactly. But
But
he's
do you
saying
know
that
me?
I'm doing it from. He's saying I'm.
Oh,
Did I tell you that you're
okay.
doing why you're doing thing?
No,
I don't
he's
know why you're
judging
doing
your
what you're
character
doing.
that you show online. You probably are a
You
nice
do not
person
know
in
what
real life, but
character. You
online,
do not know
this is
what
what he's
character
talking
I
about.
show
Your
online.
character that you show
You don't know
online.
me. You don't know
You
me.
right.
Yeah, but we know your character online. We
You
know
do
that
not know
person.
my character
I
online.
don't know you. I don't know you.
Exactly.
In my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
you're just searching for the benefits. What I'm saying is,
D'accord.
but then you would come on and try to
I
talk
am
about
just
this
there for the
2.9,
benefits.
and you would go on and say how, well, I believe her. I just believe her because, you know,
Oh, you think I talk like that? You
she's
really are
she's
gonna try
she's a
to insult me
victim.
like that?
Yes. I can think
Perry,
how the fuck I want to think. I
Perry,
can think
you
how I
really
want to
think
think.
you really think I cannot debate with you right now? You
Well,
literally don't
you
know
can't
the
answer
difference
my
between civil
question.
lawsuits.
Wait. Hold on. Let's not go personal.
Never
Okay,
call me
Perry,
an
go ahead and
idiot.
finish what you're gonna say.
Bottom line is this. Look.
Yeah, go. What's the
get
bottom
it.
line?
You are swearing it, saying you believe every victim. But I'm already asked you this question.
I don't. I say I have a tendency to believe the victim until proven otherwise. Like Lamisha at the beginning and her first interview with Lionel B, I did. No, because she has proven that she's taking other people's stories.
Okay. So haven't
and
Jag
making it her own, and then acting as if the other person, the other victim, has taken her story, and because of that, she could be used as a detriment to the victim in the criminal case and the civil lawsuit. Also, that is why I am looking at Lamisha.
Okay, so haven't Jag showed you that she ain't truly looking for justice? If she would have, she would have already took him to civil court. And I'm not going to debate what court. Pursued justice. Why haven't she turned over evidence to the authorities?
Like I said, I keep on saying it's not because you don't believe into the NDA that because I say the NDA is basically the same thing as a civil lawsuit, because at the end of the day, when they try to settle before they go to court, what do you think that is? They're signing a contract and agreeing on an amount. So if you don't believe that there is an NDA in place, I can understand that this argument doesn't mean anything to you. But you have to understand.
What breaks the NDA? Do an NDA covers, do a NDA cover up for M and somebody?
You just said that you were talking about civil.
Do an NDA cover up for a crime being committed? Answer the question. Does it?
Are we talking about civil court or criminal court?
I'm talking
Which
about
one?
Civil.
No, civil court is not criminal. Civil court is about getting
NDA does not protect
compensation.
you from civil or
no, it doesn't protect you from criminal.
It doesn't matter if a crime was committed.
Yes, it does matter. Yes, it
no.
When a crime is
So Jag can't tell her story. She can't. So
So for you, 82. I just want to ask a question. So for you, the civil court and the criminal court are just synonym of each other.
No, that's not. Wait, what you're saying is because she signed an NDA,
she can go
and she
to
can't
do a
file a
civil
civil lawsuit. No, usually the civil is first, and then it can turn criminal based on whatever the charges are.
Did you
but
see
either
the
way,
Conor
it does not
McGregor?
break. If somebody did something illegal or criminal, it breaks that NDA. I don't understand why you think that. Oh, it doesn't absolve it from them pressing charges. Like that's the weird thing. So again, Jag has came on the internet to talk about these things, but why has she not? Like we keep going back to the NDA. Well, she said on my channel she doesn't have an NDA. Now she's claiming again that she has an NDA. So let's go with the fact that she doesn't have an NDA. Why is she still?
Matter of fact, have you seen proof of the NDA? I mean, let's go back to the basics. Have you seen?
Do you know what an NDA is? I have an NDA. I cannot show you my NDA.
Agreement. A non-disclosure agreement. Okay.
Good job.
And obviously, you must have one with Jag too, because you ain't.
I have one. I have one with my
3.9, but you might need to take your ass back to school because you're coming across as a 1.9 to me because you ain't answering a damn question. You just want to buy and go to civil court, this and all this. I'm only asking you, has Jag showed you anything? I promise
I'm just gonna say
to buy you StreamYard.
Perry, I'm not going to say the word that just came out of my head when talking about you. So I'm going to be really...
Oh, no. Please say it. It don't offend me. Because I got words back I can say too.
No.
No, say it.
No.
I mean, was that your husband on the channel?
Oh, Jesus.
Are you married?
Wait, what? Wait. I'm sorry, I was paying attention to that comment.
Are you married? Because
Okay.
I think her husband came on. Well, I was watching the show. I think she popped up, when she was overjoyed. And then her husband came up. Are you married? Maybe I'm assuming it's your husband. That's how I took it. Is that your husband? Did she go on mute or something?
No, I just think, why are you even asking me about my personal life?
No.
Let's move on.
No.
Let's move on.
Maybe no, because you said that you want to hold your words back. Maybe I won't say them to you. What I want to say to you, I say it to him. That's the manly thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
he wouldn't address the man.
Because I need a man. I need a strong man to defend me.
I don't know about strong, but just get one a little higher.
Oh, Perry, like I said, you're trying to make it personal by insulting my GPA and everything. No. I think it's pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Say what you want to say. You know what? Now you're the little damsel in distress.
Yes, I'm really in distress.
Big bad Wolf Perry coming after you. I just asked you a question.
Yes, I am.
How much do you truly believe her, or are you only in for the benefit?
Why are you asking me the same question when you have already said that you already know my kind?
Okay, no, I asked you the question because I was waiting for a
response. No, you already know my kind.
Because I wanted you to get a response.
Dude, you're not even capable of actually understanding that a criminal case and a civil lawsuit is not the same thing. I'm capable
of knowing you full of shit.
Okay, but like I said, you're not capable of saying that. You're not capable of understanding the difference between a civil lawsuit and a criminal case.
I understand. No, Maggie, that's
I just find that really sad.
Thank you, Paige.
I understand the difference of receipts and no receipts. How about that?
No, I do believe that. I believe also that you should know the difference between talking to say nothing.
I believe in miracles.
Okay, I'm gonna let Genesis on. Hey, Genesis, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
No.
I just have like two things.
I'm gonna leave right now. So
yeah, I just have two things to say.
No, Genesis, 1 second.
You don't get to interrupt me. What is wrong with this lady?
Yes, I am. Perry.
I don't
care what you say. Bye bye.
I don't
think Genesis came on the beef.
She got like mad. Her voice got deeper and everything. Why she really upset with me, honey? Oh, because I got Jag arrested. Okay, never mind. Yeah. What I was saying is that first of all, she doesn't even know about civil law versus criminal law because Cassie had an NDA and she filed a civil lawsuit and it opened up a criminal lawsuit because of the things that was in the lawsuit, and she actually got paid money and then the prosecutors came and decided to open up a criminal suit. And so she doesn't even know what she's even talking about her damn self.
Janice, you're right. She don't want to know. See, sometimes people could be so smart where they would question, they would lie. And she's a juggernaut for real. She's confused, goofy, like I said, and I just want to know if she had a man, because I hate to really come at you like this when I can just tell him he got a goofy ass woman.
And another thing is that I want to just tell her, she said something like, you asked her, well, what proof do you have of anything that Jag is saying? And she said, well, I don't have any proof, but what proof do you have? AT2 said, well, it was proof coming out of her own mouth when she recanted her story and said it didn't happen when she knows the proof is coming out of Jaguar's own mouth when she rejects her own story. And she said, well, that was just only a 1 minute thing. Well, listen, if I go into an interrogation with an officer and I make a confession, that's all they need is that 1 second of the confession.
Thank you, Queen.
You know what I'm saying? They don't need they can interview you for 20 hours and you take that one little second and say I did it. That's all they need to put you in jail for life. So I mean, just the logic is escaping this lady. I don't know why she's so upset with me. I don't even know who she is. I don't even know who she is. But anyways,
yeah.
But yeah.
Let me let Voodoo Doll up here. Voodoo Doll, is that you?
Hey, it's me. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thank you for coming up.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Perry. Hey, Stage. Hey, everybody in the chat. Let me say this. To the girl who was just up here, she not even American. So she don't really understand what really is going on. And I get it. She's a Jag fan. I don't have no problem with that. But to get on here and be questioning this, that, and the third, I wish she was really up here for real. Because I'm sitting on here thinking, like, girl, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, oh, this is civil. She has the NDA. NDA doesn't matter when it comes to a criminal lawsuit. It never has. And I think that the fact that she's on here saying this all in defense of Jag, it's like, girl, it's giving faraway fan. It's giving stand. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
It's giving stimulus check.
For real.
Well, here's the thing. I don't even think she's getting paid. They pocketed all the money from her.
It's weird. It's super weird because it's just like, girl, you don't even know what you're talking about. And I hope she in the audience so she can come back up because you don't even know what you're defending. And I get it. I don't have no problem with Jag, but I feel like this. I feel like for somebody way across the pond to come over here and be like, oh, this, that, and the third, and you not even be abrupt to what you're talking about. And then, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And then, no, you don't know what you're talking about, girl. This is America. And in America, NDA does not stand across any type of criminal investigation. And Diddy and almost Jay-Z allegedly could be in part of a criminal investigation. So, girl, all that NDA stuff you talking don't mean nothing.
Listen, here's the thing. Who did she sign the NDA with? If anything, she signed one NDA with MTV and another one with Rocnation to perform on MTV Unplugged.
Right. But in 2000, it wasn't even Rocnation. He was still with Rockefeller, right?
Was it Rockefeller? So then
2000, he was definitely Rockefeller.
Yeah.
So Rockefeller and MTV. So why is this? Why? Okay, everybody get NDAs when they sign to a label or perform or do anything. She's using that as an excuse. I mean, it ain't no special NDA for doing it or getting it in. Or I mean, what kind of relationship? I mean, you know, you go to the party, there's an NDA, but you know that's that little NDA. It's like if you go to a MTV and they're filming somewhere, they make you sign an NDA. You know, I mean,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this NDA is being blown up way too much because I mean I've signed NDAs my entire life and I ain't been that blown goddamn up.
One moment, Mona. We're not talking about the Jay-Z accuser. We're talking about Jag. That's
okay. The genesis.
Go ahead.
Why people bring up the NDA? It's a way to escape the conversation,
right?
Because look, now she said, "Oh, it's civil. It's this." You don't know what it could be, according to Jag. Jag said Rocnation had something to do with her kid going bye-bye.
Now, wouldn't that be a part of the NDA? What does the NDA not cover? Like, she's been talking mess about Jay-Z for years.
Statute of limitations on and somebody.
But I'm saying
she claimed that Jay-Z them got rid of her son. Am I right? So now she didn't want to go with the R thing because Jay-Z's suing right now, and I can't go to court because I'll be proven wrong. Then basically lose your job talking shit on social media because once you lost in court, nobody give you no credibility. I'm a
and she'll get a gag order.
I can keep going from channel to channel to channel talking this craziness. I mean, she out there lining up stars at night with a leaky pamper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she want to come up, oh, Cheryl and Pearl. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber. Because a man who couldn't, Jag, both of y'all stupid. Why would he leave his wife for a woman who never took care of her kids? If a woman don't love her kids, how the hell can she love you? And then another thing, why would Jag pick you when you couldn't take care of your own damn family?
Oh.
So that might be the question of the day. NDA or not. So the little goofy chick, 3.9, I doubt it. Now, y'all must have a different scale. Kendrick could be right. You ain't like us. Kendrick got a point.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now he's definitely right. Let me say this. To the people outside of the United States trying to argue United States citizens on what's going on here, it's falling on deaf ears because we know what's going on actively here. And to the young lady who was just on the panel, and this is no disrespect because I get she's a Jag fan and it's no shade to that. But what I'm saying is you can't argue American citizens about American law. You just can't. And to say, oh, well, she said this or she said that, or the NDA is this, the NDA is that, girl, we don't care about none of that. This is what we know. According to law, if Jag has an NDA, she shouldn't be talking about nothing. But as it pertains to criminal investigations, the NDA is null and void. So if she has an NDA, she shouldn't have been talking. Or if she does have one and she has talked, she's covered under the fact that it's criminal. But the facts are, these people just want to believe her. And I'm here for it. I ain't got no problem with it.
Right.
But don't come over the pond and tell us that we don't know what we're talking about because we know more than you. That's my problem. And don't get on here talking to Perry or anybody talking about they don't know what they're talking about because we know more than you. That's my problem.
And Voodoo, you right about something. You right about something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She just lied so much it went over my head. You just said something. The little chick from Canada, the little goofy chick. Go and tell your man that I said it. Go and tell your man I said it. Because I don't give a damn about him neither. Because he got to be as stupid as your ass is. Because both of y'all sucking on Sean's balls. Oh, sorry. Can I say that on your channel? I mean,
you already said it. Go ahead.
She got the right one, right? I'm only saying this. Look, NDAs. Oh, no, she can't do it until 10 years after he's gone because it's civil. Well, why in the hell she getting paid $500 or whatever Sean paying Jag to go? That's all she talks. She's talking about it. So why can't you prove it in court?
Been talking about it for years. Like, so I'm like, bro, at what point does the NDA kick in? This is the most weirdest NDA I ever heard of. Like, she been talking about shit. Like, now the NDA matters too.
Yeah, and one point that I want to make is with Maggie, I was really trying to get her to understand that, hey, there's a lot of history with this Jag stuff. You're just getting in so you don't understand it all. Don't be so biased because you're missing out on opportunities to know other people. Even if you don't want to collaborate with the content creator or whatever, that's fine. But like you're kind of standing on this hill and you're kind of alone because nobody else was here to defend you. You know, you're really out on your own out here. And it's all like you're trying to have people back. I get it. Jag needs a friend, but you know, like you don't really know what's going on. You're just trying to, you know, get your footing in here and it ain't working for you.
Well,
let me say this, and you're right, AT2. You're absolutely right. Like, if she want to stand up for Jag, I applaud that. But over here on this side of the pond, we don't eat biscuits and drink tea. We actually eat food and drink all types of waters and things of that nature. So let's just call a spade, girl. Stay over there and observe from over there and speak your mind from over there. Don't come over here telling us what's going on because we know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Don't come over here telling us, oh, well, she's this, she's that. She has an NDA. The NDA is different from over there where the queen runs the whole land. It's just completely different. And it's no shade, but it's shade. I got to say this part. We got what's going on over here. You can come and be a guest in the culture and say what you feel and back who you feel. And we ain't got no problem with that. But when it comes to arguing with people who over here and know what's going on with the law, you'll never win. You will never freaking win. So I just wanted to say that part. But other than that, I just wanted to get up here with the girl. She got off, so I can't really like talk to her.
I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, dang, I'm out.
No, not you. Sorry.
No, it's like her voice. She was about to cry when I got up there. She's like, oh no, I'm gonna go. I'm like, do I don't know what to do.
I didn't get why she. Yeah, I was like, did they have history? Yeah, I
don't even know her. I've never talked to her in my life. I don't know.
It's just that spirit, you know. I just want to get on here and say, shout out to Perry, Sherelle, everybody else, ET2, everybody else. But I just want to get on here and say, I just, it bothers me when people that are not American, Black American in specific, come over here and talk to us about what's going on over here. You have no idea. You have literally no idea. And when you argue with people over here who's living it, it bothers me to my core. So I just wanted to come up and say that. And with that being said, I'm about to get off here and go to bed. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. But shout out to everybody in the building.
All right.
Huh?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
The AT2.
Oh, no, I cut her off. What's up, Harry?
You have been very patient with her, inviting to her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to come across hard with her, but I don't have the patience you have for stupidity.
You definitely cut it off from the top.
When I know the person is smarter than that, they just assume we're dumber than that. She's smarter than what she's saying. She knows she's avoiding the question. She knows she's a clout chaser.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that she'll do anything for StreamYard. Now, that's enough to tell you right now, how much credibility do you got if you will pimp yourself for StreamYard?
StreamYard is $88, bro. You just $88. Just go ahead and go on StreamYard and buy a thing.
But here's the thing: she's not even going to get the StreamYard. They're not going to hook her up with StreamYard.
No. Bro, you can hook yourself up with StreamYard, Maggie. Just get on YouTube and learn how to use it and go buy StreamYard. What are we doing here? Come on now. It's just download it on your computer. I mean, your app, your phone, or whatever, and that's it. Like what?
I mean, she hanging out with the freaks. Jaguar.
I think Jaguar just learned how to use StreamYard. What's she gonna do? Come on now.
Come on.
Yeah.
But I
if
did
she
want
can't figure out this, she ain't gonna be able to figure out StreamYard. So she gonna struggle with that.
She gonna talk for an hour and never went live.
That has happened to me. I've been talking, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Damn, I forgot to hit the live button."
Me too, but I feel that she's vulnerable for it because she's sort of out there. Cuckoo.
She mean well in her own way.
Yeah. It's somebody for everybody. I'm glad she got a man.
Listen, I'll say this. Once the shit hits the fan, she gonna have to lean on to him for support because I'm telling you, it happens with everybody with Jaguar. The shit gonna hit the fan.
If you think about it, if she do have this man, and I think she said my husband's coming. That's what I thought she said on the show. Could be wrong. I don't know. Don't really give a damn either. But it's not much to lean on if he's waiting on the StreamYard payment. You see what I'm saying? If they that broke and they both waiting on the StreamYard payment, then you wonder, why ain't she answering the question? Because if Jag gave you a 99-cent super sticker, that's all you needed. That's probably more you made in all fucking week with that 3.9. And don't mention my wife's name again, goofy.
Oh my God. All right, Perry and Genesis, I'm gonna let the next group of people on. Perry, I appreciate you for coming up. Thank you so much. Yes, and Genesis, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming up as well too. You have a good one.
All right, pimp.
All right, talk to you later. Shout out to Perry. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys up at one time. So we have Destiny, Casey, Storm Radio, and we have Candace. I don't know who Candace is, so let me put up something on the screen because I don't want to get P-bombed. Let me put a picture. Yeah, where's the picture? Okay, here we go. What's up, Destiny? What's up, Casey? What's up, Storm Radio? What's up, Candace? What's up, Dazzle? Oh, we got Dazzle on the screen. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hi. Yo.
I just want to make sure I don't get P-bombed. Okay, everybody.
Hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Here we go.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool.
Yes, I can hear you. We'll start out with you first, Destiny. What you got to say? Go ahead.
What's up? Hi, my name is Destiny 905. I'm actually from Canada, so I just wanted to say, yes, she was speaking out of turn because she has to do her research. One thing about it is, being a content creator, you have to do your research. If you don't do your research, you look foolish. You look idiotic. You look foolish. Now, because I'm from Canada, she made me look foolish. Okay.
Oh, see, we got another Canadian.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
got
I can speak
NDAs
on
out there, right?
America. I can speak on America because I've lived in Michigan and New York. So I have actually lived in America and lived for a very long time in America, being a Canadian. Okay. So basically, yes, Jaguar Wright, what she does is she mixes things with lies. Okay. And plus two, Maggie was out of turn, or whatever her name was. She was out of turn because she did not know what she was talking about. And it was just making Canadians look foolish. So I had to come up on the panel and say that.
Yeah, and you guys have
Okay.
NDAs there too as well. So I don't understand why she wasn't understanding or trying to. I honestly
Yeah,
think she doesn't
we
know, and
do
she was
have
trying to
the
debate something she didn't
okay,
know.
the legal system's a little bit different here than it is in America. It's more severe there. So let's say, because I'm a law clerk by Nisha by law. So
Oh, okay.
basically what it is let's say you have a felony, right?
Mm-hmm.
So felony over here, it'll be called an indictable offense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like murder, kill, steal, rob. That's part of it. And like a misdemeanor is a summary conviction. So that's basically like your basic, shoplifting, traffic tickets, stuff like that. So there's a
Yeah, like the minor stuff.
clarification. And felonies over there, you have the classification system where you have it's from I think it's A through J felonies over there.
Mm-hmm.
But over here we just have it as an indictable offense, right? So it's a classification in the legal system is a little bit different when you are actually accusing somebody of what it is, right? So I just had to
Right.
share that with you guys.
Yeah. No, we appreciate that, and I like getting your perspective as you are in Canada. You had to defend your country, so I totally get it.
I had to come up here. I'm sorry. I had to come up here. I was like, oh my God, this girl is so lost. But I have to defend my country,
Right.
So,
You better
yeah.
defend that maple syrup. I'm just kidding,
That's
Destiny.
right. All day, every day. You
Thank you
damn
so much
right.
for coming up. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, Casey. What's up, big bro? Go ahead.
Hey, first off, happy birthday, little bro. It
Thank
is where I'm
you.
at. It's your birthday, so turn up. But Patrick
I
got
know we
her
ain't even
head
took a
so
shot yet. Go ahead. I'm gonna get a shot while you go off.
shot. Patrick got her head so far up SpongeBob, aka Jag's ass. It ain't. I mean, behind it ain't even funny. Jag, we all know, don't know how to spell NDA. 1 minute she signed 1 minute she didn't. Like Jag, she's a notable liar. Like Jag just lies. And for Patrick to believe the lie, she's retarded. That's all I gotta say. Happy birthday. Uh,
Oh, I'm pouring up a shot. The next person can go if Casey is done.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I thought it was funny how she's she said about her son Sam, not really saying anything about her son, but how she was gonna sue him for going on Tasha's show, but she also did say that he was AI too. So if she really believed that he was AI, why would she be suing him?
That's a good question. Yet I'm going to say, AI is just Jag's favorite phrase lately because I haven't seen anything AI with her. I know AI when I see AI. I know AI when I hear AI. It's not clear and precise speaking at all. You can tell the difference because there's some words it can't say correctly. Like Sean, it says instead of Sean, it says seen. You can tell.
Right.
So there is no AI. But this is what ticks me off. I can't stand it that you have a pedo over across the water trying to bash our culture here, being a culture vulture, and trying to make this woman look like a hero.
Who's that?
Dude,
Sean
yeah,
Atwood.
Sean
Yeah,
Atwood. Stay
100%.
in your crowd. Stay in your lane, dude. Stay in your lane. Because if you was over here, I'd teach you something. I come and meet you, Sean Atwood.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just haven't been informed about him yet.
I don't like this. And then if he wants to
Hey, no physical threats. We non-violent.
I didn't do any physical threat.
Well, go ahead.
What? So look, this has got to stop. I'm sick and tired of it. And we let our people just keep letting these people walk on us as if we don't know what we're talking about. They are very educated people on this platform, on these platforms that are our color. I hear many. They only come out of character when you bring them out of character. But if you stay intellectual, that's what you're going to get is intellectuality.
I agree.
That's what you're going to get. So I'm sick and tired of it. And then let me tell you something. Y'all need to stop sending cash apps to these fools. Y'all sending this fool over there cash apps so that he can steady put money in other sellouts of ours to come over and act like over there with him because he's racist. And he did make racist statements because I heard him make racist statement, and I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it. And I'm not going to be an older 65-year-old black man and let you walk on our culture, Sean Atwood. You got the wrong man. You got the wrong one, dude. You want to go in the entertainment industry? Stay in the industry that you was in, putting on a wig, acting like a woman.
Was he a drag queen?
Come on, bro. There's all kind of videos out there. I seen a plethora of them today.
So I was watching Sherelle and Perry earlier, but they were having like technical difficulties. But I guess they went live again. So I gotta catch up on all this. I
didn't even see it from there. I saw it from somewhere else.
Oh,
I've been seeing it for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, his name was Lavender?
Yes. Miss Lavender.
Whoa.
And you know, so here's the thing. You trying to take all of this here, come on a platform and clown our people because you got nothing else to do. Well, hey, get your little psychic and go in the room. Well, she more man than you, so I can't even say that because she probably strapping up on you. So yeah, I said that, Sean Atwood. She probably strapping up on you. And if you really want to have a debate, I got 6 radio stations, 6, 3 TV stations. We can do this on TV, on broadcast. We ain't got to
I
do
would
it
like
on
to
YouTube.
see it.
I'd like to do it. You want to go there? Let's go there. I'm giving you the challenge. Please go to Storm Radio Live. I am on the iHeartRadio platform nationwide, worldwide. You want to do it? Let's do it. Because you're not going to make fun of my people. You're not going to make my people look like monkeys. You're not going to do it because that's what you think. You are what they call them, bald head white dudes?
Slave master?
No. Shoot.
Oh, I don't know if we can say it, but skin and then the head.
That right there.
Skin and the head. Yeah, we gotta say it like that. Skin and the head.
You know that's what you really are.
Yeah.
Sean Atwood, you know that's what you really are. So what you faking for? You sit there with that rocking. Right,
okay, let me go ahead and let Dazzle get in here. Dazzle and then
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, let me go ahead and take this shot real quick.
Take a
Cheers.
shot.
Go ahead, Dazzle.
All right, so
My shot.
first off, I wanted to come on when Voodoo was on because I wanted to tell Voodoo I wanted to congratulate her because she handled that interaction with Jaguar on her platform very well.
Yeah.
And honestly, to be honest with you, I thought it was disgusting because it was like some high school stuff. You got mad because she a neutral person. Because to be honest, she ain't never say nothing too bad about Jaguar, right? She ain't never dog her. She ain't never do nothing like that. To be honest, she did nothing like that to her
Right. She
ever.
don't really talk about Jag like that to begin with.
And
So
when she talk about Jag, when she do, she agrees with some of her conspiracy theories. She does. So I don't understand what was the heat, but all that was just because she allowed y'all on her platform, which I felt like was childish. That's for one. But the other childish part is that you sat there and you got some other girl on the phone to go live. I mean, while you on live with Voodoo, and because the girl, I guess, got like a New Orleans accent, she was making it seem like, oh, the girl is where you at and y'all can meet up and fight, because that's what that sound like. So you wanted
what?
to intimidate Voodoo. She was trying to.
Wow.
And so I don't really like that. Like, I really don't like that.
Yeah. Like I
And I'm
only heard
like,
about it, but I didn't watch it. So
yeah,
I'll have to
and
go
see,
back and
whole
actually
time
watch
Voodoo, but
that.
see, Voodoo didn't back down or nothing like that. She was like, who? Like, whatever. So I wanted to commend her on that. That's for one. But I thought that
Right.
was trash behavior. But for two, that led me to what I always felt. You know how the other girl came on your platform acting like she don't really know and she trying to take up for Jag? Everybody who is following Jaguar Wright knows for a fact exactly who she is. She may act like she don't know. She do know. She just being close to her to get her channel and her subscribers up. That's what it is. And that's for one. And then it's like a lot of them are trolling because Jaguar does a lot of deflection. She calls y'all trolls and stuff like that. But in reality, her and the girl she was on the phone with was trolling Voodoo. So how can you call people trolls and troll farms and you're literally trolling? And when
Mm-hmm.
people play dumb, like her old mod squad, when you would sit there and you would hold them to task and ask them questions, they play dumb like that girl that was on your channel was playing dumb. They know exactly what's going on. But see, when on Mad Day, when they fall out, then that's when they tell you, oh yeah, we was helping her come up with lies.
Right. And that's why I don't have anything against the Mod Squad. The only one that I don't have a problem with is really Cobb because he's only like 18 or whatever. But the other ones they're my elders. They know better than that. And so with that being said, like yeah, I wish y'all the best, but I don't want no parts of y'all. Keep going, Dazzle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because that's what it is. They're attracted. They're not even attracted to the truth anymore. They say that they want to be aligned with truth tellers, but in reality, when you see who is really around and who is really connected with her, they're attracted to the mess that she do on YouTube, which means that she attracts messy people. So that girl that was acting like she ain't know nothing, she know a whole lot. So, like Perry said, she's not dumb. She's plain dumb.
Yeah, she's choosing to be ignorant. Uh,
Willfully ignorant.
right. Candace, let me let you in here. Are you there,
Hi.
Candace?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Candace. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, good. Go ahead and sound off. Let me get you in here too.
No, I'm all over the place. I have so many things I've been thinking about over the past few days, but I really just, I'm just in shock that she's taken everything back because and I'm also in shock that she's really just coming after like a handful of people when I really could find like 20 videos that she's really poured her heart
Hmm.
over about this subject to whoever it is on whatever platform.
Right. I just seen a video where she's actually accusing Diddy directly of doing stuff to her. And I was like, wait, now Diddy done something to you? Like,
No, because you could tell, like when they're not really trying to talk about Jay-Z and they're trying to talk about Diddy, then she'll get onto that subject. She's just trying to add shock value to whatever subject like people are trying to talk about at that time.
mm-hmm.
So it
I
don't
agree
matter
with
who it
you.
is.
She's basically, and like I said the other day, is how she gets paid is she goes to these different platforms and they pay her whatever, and she has to add on more to the story because here's the thing: whenever we tell our story, that's our story. We're not adding more or taking out details. We might forget minor details, but the story completely changes the way she adds on and subtracts things from. Like, it's
Right.
crazy.
I can't believe she really thinks like some of these YouTubers with like 1,000 followers are being paid by Jay-Z though. That's the funniest part.
Right. I have never got a payment from Jay-Z, Diddy, nobody. I'm not in a troll
Exactly.
farm. No YouTuber has paid me to attack her. Those are
Right.
all things that she makes up in her head.
But wait, she do a lot of deflection. So then I want to know: has she ever been paid by Jay-Z? Has she ever tried to
Mm.
like strong arm him for some money for
I
her
thought
quote
that this
unquote silence?
deflection, was a, I thought she maybe received a payment from him to do something like this.
Because to be honest, she ain't really helping. She a hindrance, to be honest with you. Because the way I look at it, I don't look at her as any different. The funniest thing, karma, people think that the age of Aquarius is all about celebrities and the elite. No, it's for
Mhm.
everyone to be
Right.
exposed. She sat
Mm.
there and was talking all that mess about Lamisha and them.
Right.
Talking about how they lying. And then you know how the universe just struck back that quick.
Well, again, she doesn't like anybody stealing her shine. She wants all the attention on her, like nobody else. Just like she went after Courtney, Lamisha, Adria. She went after
She
these
said,
people
I'm
because they
not
were
only
stealing her
lie
shine.
on YouTube.
Ariel, Ariel Mitchell, the lawyer lady, she went after her. Like everybody who came in, it seemed like they had some kind of quote unquote tea or the gossip that everybody was like leaning onto them. She wanted to cut them out. That's what she did. Storm, did you see that as well?
I did, and you know, Ariel Mitchell didn't even go at her. She was trying to go at Ariel Mitchell,
Mm-hmm.
and Ariel
Ariel didn't say nothing.
was being a lady and just like you don't you really don't want to go there, so don't but
Right.
as the young ladies have eloquently stated, you know at the end of the day, nobody nobody put the words in Jag's mouth, and no one had Jag redact but Jag. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's not, I would respect you more by saying, you know what, I said those things, but I take it back. And I probably
Right.
shouldn't have said it, and I may have gone too far. And you know what? I did okay, but see, I know you was lying from day one, because if I can put video up and show you way back in November, I said you were lying because you were saying things that I know that you could not possibly know. I've been in this industry 45 years. 45.
Mm.
I can tell you some stories. Period.
Can I
From
say something though?
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
go ahead.
You know, but just as like a normal person with, never a day of fame in my life, I would think that if I would go online just even one time and make a video lying on some random guy's name, I would be personally scared, to have like the authorities knocking on my door the next day. So
As
I
Right.
don't
You
any
would think.
understand
as
why
as
they
any
think it's all of them. They're just getting away with it. It's not just Jack. It's the other one. It's Lamisha. It's Adria. It's all these people. They're just getting away with it for so long.
You
well,
know why?
I'll give you
Because
a message. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dazzle.
I'm sorry, but I think it's because they are strategic on who they do it to. Because think about it. If someone went online and started making false allegations about someone that's in the area, right? That's close. Do you know they run the risk of not just being the police being called, but their door being kicked down and beat up? So they're very strategic about who to say whatever. And see, the thing is, being as though I am in the spiritual community and stuff, I know that the conspiracy theories run rampant.
Right.
And people don't like to admit it, but online, a lot of people believe in conspiracy. So if everybody believes this person is a bad person anyway, I can sit there and shoot these lies out on them.
Right. She caters to that crowd, the conspiracy theory crowd.
That is exactly right. But I think I said earlier, and I'll say again, I think there's a larger picture here. I think the HSI is allowing Jag to do just what she's doing and not do anything about it because they know that she has no veracity at all. Veracity means telling the truth. She has no sense of veracity, and you can't compel veracity from her. So what that does is that put her in a position to have these entities fighting against each other, right? And sooner or later, somebody's gonna pull her in the middle. When they pull her in the middle, and somebody gets the depositions, whenever they get to the point of doing depositions, because nobody's done them yet. They haven't gotten to that phase because they have to get to the mediation phase before they can get to the deposition phase. See, everybody thinks that they're going to cancel the lawsuits. No, they ain't canceling nothing. They're going to go to mediation. Nothing's going to be canceled. You forget that they're not going to dismiss those cases that easy. So what's going to happen is depositions going to be called. When those depositions are called, somebody's going to suggest that she's called. Then they're going to go to the fact of asking her, well, did you receive monies for saying what you did? Did you charge anybody any money? Yes. Now, when you charge them, did what you say, do you have any proof of what you said? No. Okay, then what you said is hearsay. And if it's deemed hearsay, then that means it can't be used or it's a lie because there is no veracity of truth in the statement. Now, the third prong to that comes in the criminal offense because now you've taken money through the wire for falsity because you were lying. You were straight up lying.
Yeah.
So now you have a federal offense. So that's why it's nothing's
Thank you,
done.
Survivor Speaks.
They're not doing, they're letting her do her thing because one way or the other, they will get her. They will get her civilly or they will get her criminally.
Right.
The police are not worried about picking her up because they know at some point in deposition, she's going to show up. And when she do.
Right. They're going to get her one way or another. Definitely. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming up. I'm going to let in my next group of people. I appreciate you, Storm Radio, Dazzle, Candace.
Happy birthday, AT2. Enjoy your birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Storm.
All right, y'all have a good one, brother.
You too. And yes, Perry, I see. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, the other person dropped down. Okay, I got Kim. Hey, Kim, you still there?
I'm still here. I've been waiting.
Hey, your phone's a little staticky. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, and I'll let you take the floor for 60 minutes, a minute. Go ahead.
Not 60 minutes. I hope you guys can hear me better. I like right now. I'm so disappointed in Jag because I don't really go around to different platforms, so I had not seen everything she had said. But I am a storm chaser, and I'm one of those people that was on the live when it live streamed, and the chat went crazy, and the emotion, and even my emotion. And so, like a lot of people, they want to know, they want to know, how did y'all turn on Jag? We turned on Jag because she played with our emotions. Because there were literally people throwing up prayer hands and all this other stuff that was going on in the chat. And if you weren't there and you didn't experience that, then you didn't go through those emotions. So now you find out all these months later that she's saying that she didn't say that. When you heard it with your own ears, you saw it with your own eyes, you saw the whole thing, and then she goes against one of your favorite content creators, which I am a storm chaser. So that's the number one person that I listen to. I really didn't see Jag on all these other platforms. I didn't even know about all the other stuff she had done. And I thank you, AT2, for doing the little videos and stuff, because you're the one that's just brought all these other allegations for me. I did see her when she was on Piers Morgan. I saw a clip of that. I saw Storm congratulate her for that. And a lot of people question Storm. And yes, I'm going to windmill for Storm all day, every day.
Yeah, you better windmill.
Because here's the thing. If I'm subscribed to anybody else, I drop all y'all, but I'm gonna keep Storm. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But I want to stop. Let me take a break in my what is it called? My filibuster. Happy birthday to you, AT2.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday. But anyway, as I was saying, is that at the time, if I'm an empath, okay? So when she said that stuff on Storm's channel, and I could see the sadness in Storm's eyes, and I could see Essie Berry put her hand over her hand in her mouth, like everybody was hurting for her. Everybody that believed her hurt for her. Now imagine you went through all of these negative emotions on her behalf because you're feeling what you thought was valid, and you find out that is not valid. And instead of her just saying, she could have came up with a whole bunch of other things other than attacking Storm, because Storm has been in her corner from day one. I have seen Storm congratulate her, and people question Storm, but I want to say this. I don't care if Storm go live and I get the thing, I'm there. If I can't get there, I'm gonna be there on the replay. I'm gonna see it on the replay.
That's real support.
People, let me tell you something. People would always be in his chat. When you gonna have Jag? When you gonna have Jag? When you gonna have Jag? So people that's sitting up here questioning him, which I know his storm chasers are not questioning him, but when you have an audience, and he has over 344,000 subs. So when you have that type of audience and they are pressing you to do something, you kind of want to give your audience what they're asking for. So I don't blame him for that at all. I don't blame him for that. But then again, finding out all this stuff is not legitimate. And then I just found out about the book. I think on your channel last night or night before last.
Yeah, the book. Yeah, it was the night before. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I want a punching bag. I need to go outside and I need to box this out right now.
Right. But Kim, you're kind of like me, because even though I've been dealing with Jag for 4 years now or whatnot, I don't go to everybody's channel, like you said, and watch their stuff, because I'm all like, well, shit, what's I hurting on mine? I don't need to go to everybody else's. I'm not doing all that. Right. Because even though y'all like to say, oh, you don't got a job, you ain't this and that, I don't spend my life on Jaguar Wright 24/7. I got to go outside and touch grass, right?
Right.
So it's not until somebody actually brings it to me and show me a clip where I'm all like, oh, she said this, she said that. Oh, wait, what, huh? I don't question it. It's just like, okay, one ear out the other. Yes. Like, do I believe everything she said? No, I'm not saying that. But when she says stuff, I'm kind of like, oh, all right,
Yes, and it was so much, and in that live stream, it was so much validation for her. It was so much support for her. And she really, excuse my language, effed herself. She really did. She messed this up bad, because there were so many other things she could have did other than going around trying to disparage Storm. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. You don't ever bite the hand that feeds you.
Right.
And that's exactly what you did. And he has, girl, you sitting over here and you ain't got about 50,000 subs. This man got over 344,000 subs. And this who you want to play with? That's not the person to play with. But I want to say this last thing about Jag. The thing about Jag, these people that are following her blindly, they're kind of like me. Because I am a survivor, okay? And so survivors always err on the side of the person who says that they've been victimized. That's what we do, okay? Because maybe it's not true, but we're just gonna err on that side, okay?
Right.
But and what really was the icing in the cherry and the whipped cream on the top for me is the way she treated Love Jones. When she did that, I was like, oh, yeah, her name is trash at this point. I can't,
Oh, yeah, Love Jones. Yeah, that was...
You play, and but I saw her, she acted a nut on your channel, too. She talked about your weight and everything, and I'm like, that right there, I mean...
It's okay. Her and Odell want to fuck me. So that stuff honestly doesn't bother me when they say that. I'm like, okay, you still want to fuck me. All right. I'm sorry to use that language. I'm sorry.
But that's crazy. No, it's your birthday. You do whatever you want to do.
Right.
So that was a crazy thing for me, because the thing about it is that Love Jones had some trust toward her. And so for you to do that person like that because I knew it when I was there on Love Jones live stream that night too. And I was like, don't let her up, Love Jones. Please don't let her up. Please don't let her. Like, I knew this.
You knew it was going to get ugly.
I knew it was going to end bad. And she really doesn't know. Like, Storm, yeah, he coming off and he's saying the little stuff he doing, and he doing a diss track. But let me tell you something. Storm is hurt. Essie is hurt. And a lot of people that actually believed her, we're showing anger, but really down deep inside in the middle is hurt. It's hurt because we tried to have empathy for you. We identified with what you said happened to you. Some people cried for you. You gotta go back. Like, if you weren't there, you gotta go back and then put it where you can see the live chat and you'll see how things went down. And then Love Jones had 4 comments during that live stream. She was like, y'all give her time. This is heavy. Oh no, did you say Jay-Z? Oh wow, everything was so because Love Jones is a mod on Storm's channel.
Right, she's a mod, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, she basically identified with you. She felt that, and it wasn't just her. It was thousands in there in the live stream. So now you want to make us believe, you want us to turn against Storm on some AI stuff that people have said that it is not possible. Even the radio guys, Storm Radio Live.
Storm Radio,
yeah. He was saying it couldn't be done, and so I just hate that. But I think the only thing it's gonna do is just gonna elevate everybody else. But and still at the end of the day, I really feel sorry for her. Because I do think that she is talented. Oh, she's an actress.
She needs to be in somebody's movie.
But what's holding her back is she does not have her mental deficiency under control. And it's nothing wrong with having any type of mental deficiency. Like, it's there, I have people in my family, everything, shoot, people call me crazy all the time. I see that as an accolade, you know what I mean? But she doesn't have that under control. So when she's able to, she fights against herself. And I want y'all to go back and look at when she made those allegations, how her voice changed. And she, to me, in my opinion, she sounded a little childlike when she made those accusations. Go back and look at that. And then you can tell me what you think about that, because she sounded a little childlike. Because I still believe something traumatic has happened to her. Something has happened to her. Now, do I think somebody in the industry did it, or Jay-Z, or or did
Right.
he? I don't know.
It's sad because we'll never get the truth, because if she tells us, we won't believe it. You know?
Right. I believe she is a victim of something. But as a person, as a former victim, you don't victimize other people. You don't victim shame people. I had something, most traumatic thing happen to me in March of this year. And I was at work minding my own business. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And people telling me, you shouldn't have been in that part of town. Oh, I would have did A, B, and C. Like
Wow.
I just went through a victim shaming of something that was traumatic, that I was like maybe 2 seconds from being not even here.
Oh my God.
And so with her, telling that stuff, and I already hear, and those are the people that are her cult followers. Those are the people that are her cult followers. They are going to believe her against every piece of evidence you can show. It's not any change in him. And I feel so sorry for that Maggie girl or whatever, because you can give her 50 million receipts and she's still not going to believe it, because this lady has played on people's emotions. She's played on people's emotions. And see, here's the thing. When it comes to emotions, it's just like as a woman can have a man and she know her man ain't no good. She know he cheating. She know he doing all this other stuff that he shouldn't be doing. He might be beating her up, doing all this other stuff or whatever. But in her mind, she puts all that aside, all the evidence, because her emotion is love.
Yes.
And that love will hit over anything else, because everything else that he says that he's doing does not show love, but she wants it so bad. And so victims want, we want to see somebody fighting a righteous fight for victims. We want to see somebody saying, yes, this person did this to me, because it's a lot of little girls and young women and old men out there that do not won't tell what has happened to them. I had a lady a couple of weeks ago tell me about something that happened to her 30 years ago. And she said she never told anybody. And so it's a lot of people that's like that in the world. And those are the people that are following Jaguar Wright. And I don't want to be on the hate train for her, because I still feel sorry for her, because I know something has happened to her. But at the same time, like, I feel sorry for her, but I'm angry too, because ma'am, you play with my emotions, and I know how I felt when you said that stuff.
Right.
And go ahead.
Oh, and I was gonna say, and with me, like, it's not necessarily just her. It's a lot of different individuals that have made me, like, instead of just jumping on the train and being like, yeah, blah blah blah, I believe it. It's all like, let's pause, let's think about it, because I know a lot with for example, the Jay-Z accuser. After I watched that interview, I was like, oh nah, that's the bull. Like, I had that, and I was like, oh no, this ain't it, y'all. This is not it. And there were still people who were like, no, this is. And now they're making up stories and trying to find a way to prove the girl true. And I'm all like, y'all, no, it's not. But, it has made me more fickle, where I'm just all like, yeah, I'm not believing everything I hear. Like, I'm going to digest it and I'm going to ask questions. I'm not going to call you a liar, but I'm going to have to try to. I got to look into it from an outside perspective and not get emotionally involved, because it'll mess myself up.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you definitely have to do that. And I love your channel. I'm sub to your channel, and I've been watching and liking your videos and stuff like that. I like your style. I like the things you do. I like your energy.
Thank you.
And so but I just, I don't know what's next for her. But I think that, and I was hurt for her when Storm did the little diss stuff or whatever. Now the tracks that Essie did, okay, I like them. I ain't gonna even lie. I like them. I like the tracks, and I like them, and I feel, but I felt Essie's spirit too.
Yes.
I felt her spirit, because Essie feels hurt. She really feels. I mean, she's angry, but but the underlying thing is hurt. You know what I mean? So that's all I really had to say. And you just have a great birthday the rest of this day.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and thank you for coming up.
No problem. Thanks.
Thank you, Kim. Oh, that was cool. I like that. I always like when I get new people. Excuse me. Anyway, you guys, that Henny and that wine is hitting me right now because now I got a burp and yeah. But I want to say, woo, it's been an amazing show, y'all. Shout out to, I know y'all gonna get mad, Maggie. Shout out to her. Shout out to Perry, of course. Thank you, Perry, for coming up. Shout out to Casey, Storm, Candace, Dazzle, Kim, who we had on. Voodoo, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you as well. Voodoo Doll, shout out to her. We had Genesis come up. And by the way, thank you guys for the Cash Apps, the Venmos. Thank you guys. I'm happy that I got to celebrate. Yeah, I've been celebrating my birthday all week this week. So I appreciate y'all. If I go live tomorrow, it's probably gonna be for like a quick minute or so, but I'm going out of town. I'm not going too far away. I'm going to the valley. So if y'all live in the Central Valley, you might see me. But I'm just going there, to see some friends and stuff like that. And then I'll be back on Friday. And on Friday, we might have a different location. I'll just tease y'all with that. We might have a different location on Friday. But I love y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for celebrating with me. No, I'm not going to the casino. But if I end up there, y'all better not judge me. Yeah, I just appreciate it. I love y'all. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram too, AT2 for real. Y'all can wish me a happy birthday in the DM and all that stuff. So the community post, you can say happy birthday. I appreciate all that. I really do, because you guys allow me to do what I love, which is to entertain you guys. I never actually thought this would be a career. I thought, oh yeah, I'm definitely probably going to go back to work soon. And I tried going back to work, got laid off again. It didn't work out. So yeah, but I was able to do this and continue doing what I love. So I appreciate it. For those of you asking, y'all see the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, y'all see it right there. I see somebody had asked in the chat. And again, thank you to all those people. Let me say thank you to the people who super chatted me as well. Even if it was a hate comment, I'll still like it. Because Stephanie claimed that I didn't read her comment, which I didn't. And I didn't read a lot of comments because people were talking, so I would I throw up the hearts and then say thank you. That was my way of thanking you. Shout out to Survivor Speaks. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mona. Shout out to everybody in Norway, by the way. Thank you, Unplugged. Thank you, Paige, for becoming a member. Thank you again to Mona. Shout out to our cousin Stephanie, even though she was mad. Shout out to Jackson, Party City Wig. Shout out to Nina. Shout out to Princess. Shout out to Princess. Princess been rocking with me for a minute, since 2021. Shout out to Paige. Again, she became a member today. Shout out to Mel. Shout out to Prissy. Shout out to Sunshine. We got Prissy a few different times. Shout out to Half Breed. Oh, well, don't call me Half Breed. Don't call me Half Breed. Hold on, let me read the whole thing. Shout out to Nina again. Shout out to Lady Libra. Shout out to Genesis. Shout out to Mel. Thank you so much for holding it down. Shout out to Nina again. Happy anniversary, grown woman. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Shout out to Jackie. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to Mark. Thank you for kicking it off. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, son. I appreciate y'all. All right. So that was everybody, I believe. All right. Thank y'all. We out of here. Deuces, everybody. Have a great night. Be safe. If I don't talk to y'all tomorrow, thank y'all for all the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate. Love y'all. But we out.